was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy. And unfortunately what happened is that I chose family. I'm sorry for leaking stuff, whatever, and I feel really bad that I have to say it.
We have been texting and talking.
It's been tough,
and
though.
It has been.
I didn't see a way out of it.
All right, I've heard enough. Time for the ruling. In the wrong, 100%. Is none other than.
And it's a really cynical and f***ed up way to do shit.
Oh my God, that's Ludwig. Oh.
I'm not going to the event. Why is everybody so riled up? Like, holy f, man. Where was all that hatred and molding about sort of not going? What about the people that went last year that didn't come this year? That said that doesn't know? What about these guys? Like, what was it going nuts? Like, relax, man.
It is drama review time. Oh boy.
I love my brother, I love my family, but he and his girlfriend and me and Sammy, we just couldn't be all at once in one place. We just couldn't. It was just not possible. There was friction when I was at my brother's house, and there was friction when we all got here. It was just very odd. We're all splitting apart. It was like my brother was pretty much like kicked out, kind of like just naturally. He had to move his stuff over here.
Naturally.
Then move his stuff back home. Then it wasn't working out with Sammy because it was like a brawl. It was just like the disaster. It was just like a chaos. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. My family wasn't very nice either. In certain parts, people weren't very understanding. And then my mom was trying to be like the referee a little bit, but then it wasn't working out either because it was like she would get my story, then Sammy's story, then my brother's story, and then it'd go in circles and circles and then it wasn't working out. And I felt like I had to make a choice. I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy. And unfortunately what happened is that I chose family. So it was my fault. That's just what happened. And it was really unfortunate. Sammy got really over, I think. She got the short end of the stick, like I said last time in my logs. Sammy isn't wrong in any of this. Nobody is wrong. It's just kind of just like natural life stuff. Just how life goes sometimes. So when it came up to me and Sammy, it was like, we didn't really even argue that much. That's just kind of how things go. Not much we can do. It's just differences that are just not reparable, not overall compatible. We just can't fix it. It's just not fixable.
Jesus, the vague posting. Okay.
So that's kind of how it went. So I just felt like if I went to the event with Sammy, it would have been weird. She felt like if I leaked stuff, people would go against her. So I tried to protect her, and I feel like she has to be protected because she didn't do anything wrong. Sammy wasn't wrong at any given point, and I didn't want her to get some backlash, so I couldn't leak anything or say anything. And I thought saying it privately to some individuals over there, they would understand that to like play around it and navigate around it a little bit better. But then they didn't. Buddy kind of jumped on me. And I was like, I can tank some hatred. A lot of this is my fault. It's my family. It's my side of the relationship. So if things fail because of my side of the stuff, well then it's my fault, and it is my fault, and I take full responsibility for that. So I didn't mind tanking the hit this time, but at this point, I'm sorry for leaking stuff, whatever, and I feel really bad that I have to say it. But now it's become too much. Like now it's like everybody, you know. It's not like one person or two. It's like three. It's like everybody. And the communities, and I was like, I kind of have to say something, otherwise it's GG. And I feel bad for Sammy because she wants to keep things like private or whatever, right? And she is right. I should have went and played it out and just kind of like played the part and just faked it. I think that would have been the best way to do it, okay? But everybody knows around me, both my friends, everybody, they know that I have a hard time doing that. And I've never been good at it. And everybody knows this, that I'm not good at like, faking things or whatever, and keeping things private, okay? Especially when it comes to like breakups or whatever, I think it's really lame to like leak and go public. And I told him that I wouldn't. I feel really, really bad now that I kind of did. Protect Sammy at all costs. She didn't do anything wrong. She's fine. It's just bad life circumstances, really.
xQcl.
Also, I don't want people to be like antsy and people being like picky and doing small sly comments and people getting banned here on my side of things and her side over and over again for like months, and then it's like, oh yeah, this isn't happening, this isn't happening. and then go to the event, play the part, and be weird or whatever. I didn't want to like have it like drag on for fucking ever. I feel like this is this is pretty much the best way I could have done it. I feel like I'm not doing it out of bad faith either. I think I'm doing it out of like decent faith at this point.
Okay, wow.
It is what it is.
That was man, it takes him a long time to explain
But
stuff.
yeah, I mean, for the rest of like relationship stuff or whatever, it's fine. I mean, people have problems. It's whatever. No couple is perfect. There's always gonna be like some sort of problems. But I think problems are like when you have passion with somebody and you're going back and forth. There's gonna be a lot of like craziness or whatever. Okay, especially with me, I'm crazy too. Everybody's crazy. It is what it is. It's never perfect, but that's just part of life or something.
Or something.
It's why me and Sammy didn't have to like argue and.
What is happening?
Usually me and Sammy like whenever we would like have big problems and like I won't talk about too much about that stuff, but listen, when we when we had like big problems or whatever and it would like semi split up or take breaks or something, you know, it would be because of like big arguments and big misunderstandings and we'd get mad at each other, right? And then it would always be like one side or the other. But this time, of all times, it wasn't like that. It was like, you know, something happened at my house downstairs, whatever. And then we were like, yeah, we get it. You know, there wasn't like need of a big conversation or a big argument. We did not argue any of this shit. It was like, yeah, okay. You know, that's just kind of GG's. This is pretty much final. Someone's watching? Oh,
Dept is watching?
I can't keep tanking. I can tank a little bit, and I can tank a lot. But Soda's kind of like usually like the middle ground of like the person who's more like stable. I feel like. So when this happens, I feel like my hands are tied here. I don't want to keep scapegoating Soda for everything. So I'm done with this. I love Soda so much. That's about it. Okay, I'm signing out, chat. I have to go to bed. Don't be a chat hopper, a weirdo. Andy, I get it, okay? I get it. Things are kind of fresh. It's gonna be weird for like a day or two. Okay, I get it. But you're just softening the blow by that be a fucking cucklord. Holy fuck, man.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought that like xQc, from what I'd heard, would have vague posted like a motherfucker in a way that made Sammy look really bad. But it actually doesn't sound like it at all. In terms of like leak, non-leak or whatever, like this didn't seem that bad. It didn't sound like it seemed like as okay as I would have expected a statement from xQc like this to ever come across as. But do we want to listen to Adept stream before we listen to the breakup drama, or supposedly Adept does a 3.5 hour reaction to what xQc said? I don't know. I'm not listening to that. I haven't listened to that, so I'm not sure. Someone in chat is saying Adept apparently wanted to keep the relationship status infinitely private, that they were broken up. If that's true, that seems very unreasonable, but I don't know if that's true. Because I mean, obviously, how are you going to keep the entire relationship private? That seems a little silly. But well, let's check.
I promise I'm not even lying, man. I didn't see any of these clips. Wait, there was 41,000 people that were on the Reddit logged in during that time.
Weeks before, yes, weeks before.
Okay. In my defense, though, I don't think has been a singular event that I said that I would go that I intended to go. I always change my mind. That's just, everybody knows this. It's a very known thing.
He already did not want to go weeks before. Yes, weeks before. Then a whole week passes by. The week after that was pretty good. I mean, like pretty good. Then the next week
you missed the initial clip. Link of the Soda clip that everybody's saying was initially clip chimped that caused everything to go crazy.
Wait, why is Soda saying he's not going to shit camp months ago? He's just lying. I have the logs. He didn't say anything to me. I haven't spoken to Soda in months.
Bro, you throw harder than the Nazis did during World War II.
Wait. I'm confused. I have the logs. I never spoke to Soda ever. I haven't spoken to him in literally in months. Literally joins the DK and starts lying. Come on, man. Don't be like that. What the fuck is that shit?
0 channel points left.
What the fuck is that about?
This is my life, troll despair.
No, I have hours I have to make up. And also, Wrath is coming out, so I told him way before, hey, I'm not going. I'm
Right.
sorry. Like, I want to say, like, months before. But he just suddenly didn't go. That was weird. Like, but it wouldn't be the...
I don't know where I heard
Like,
it, but I heard someone just say that he said, oh, Soda's not going? Nah, I don't want to go anymore, or something.
And it, in my opinion, it is wrong for him to have done that. But also, it is like the 50th time that he's done it. So it comes a point where it's like, you know what? Never expect him to be fucking anywhere he says he's going to be. Like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, whatever. What is that saying? Right? So
Can't get fooled again.
whatever the hell it was,
That's the
right?
saying.
And it's like, it's not like it's 2 times. I can think of like 5 off the top of my head. And you know, I just don't have time to take off an entire week. That's no secret. All my viewers know I have hours I have to make up. And also, Wrath is coming out. So I told him way before, hey, I'm not going. I'm
Right.
sorry. Like, I want to say like months before.
That whole spiel, I said, yeah, I told them a long time ago. It sounded like I told him. They're like, oh my god, he told xQc he wasn't going a long time ago. That's not what I said though, but that was the clip, right? And this clip generated tons of problems because xQc apparently saw the clip. Like, what the fuck? Why so lying? You never told me. And then xQc spilled a whole bunch of other shit, and all these problems came up. And it's just funny because I remember Vicky and I were calling. I was like, Vicky, I'm debating whether or not I respond to this out of context clip and shed light. But I was
In your defense, it was fucking like 12 a.m. You were tired as fuck,
Yeah,
and you were high. And I was like, no, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But then today, holy fuck. It is
yeah, I was like, I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal. I'm sure people will find out that it's out of context, right? Surely.
Wait, what did she say? What?
This out of context clip and shed
Okay.
light. But I was
In your defense, it was fucking like 12 a.m. You were tired as fuck,
Yeah, it's
and
what's
you were
like-
high. And I was like, no, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But then today, holy fuck, it is.
yeah, I was like, I'm sure it won't be that.
Did she say today we fuck? I'm so confused. I hate VTubers. I can't.
big
I don't
deal.
care. Don't care. Today, holy fuck. Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, 3 hours? There's no... Dude, come on, man. There's no shot. I didn't see any of these clips.
Still stand that he already did not want to go weeks before. Yes, weeks before.
Okay. In my defense, though, there, I don't think has been a singular event that I said that I would go that I intended to go. I always change my mind. That's just, everybody knows this. It's a very known
He
thing.
already did not want to go weeks before. Yes, weeks before. Then a whole week passes by. The week after that was pretty good. I mean, like, pretty good. Then the next week comes around, okay? There was something that me and Felix did, and I think that it really set off some shit, okay? Really set. Facts still stand that he already did not.
5 minutes? Continues with 5 minutes.
Can you get off Reddit and start milking your snake on stream, please?
Weeks. Then the next week comes around, okay?
Well, what is into this
There
shit
was
then?
something that me and Felix.
Well, bro. I thought, like I said, I thought I'd be out of the woods by now, but I mean,
did. And
what can I say?
think that it really set off some shit, okay? Two little things. Two little things that we did, that we chose as a couple. Just like some of the other things that happened that made them all fucking pissy and upset. We chose them as a couple. Period. Okay? But these last 2 things within the last couple weeks really, just for whatever reason, got under these motherfuckers' skin.
whoa. Come on,
Okay.
man.
And they start doing weird, crazy shit. Felix is not putting a stop.
Okay, can somebody give me a best faith explanation for why Adept is so rattled? She just didn't want the breakup being public at all because she didn't want people to talk about it, or what? Can somebody give me the best explanation for why she would do a 3.5-hour stream on this? It seems a bit much. She didn't want people to talk to her about it. She wanted to keep it private for a few months. She didn't want people to blame her for shit camp, I think. Okay, somebody tell me if I'm being honest here, okay? I might be mega autistic here. I'm gonna admit that. I'm gonna admit that I might be mega autistic. If I cut somebody off completely that I was like obsessed with and I realized things aren't working out, I cut them off I feel like it's like 2 to 4 weeks to get over that, and then you're done. Are there really people that spend months being upset about a thing? That seems like a long time, unless you got like raped or like super abused or something. Months and months seems like a long time, but I don't know. We'll see.
Up to it. Then the ultimate like peak happens, right? So that then the event that happened on the very last day. Person A goes batshit ballistic. Felix calls me, fucking starts telling me all kinds of shit, whatever. I go back, I say to him, all I need you to do is please tell your family to just keep me out of it. This genuinely has nothing to do with me. You guys made you like, it's really hard not to give you full context, and I understand that. I know that it's hard to follow along.
But I don't remember this particular part.
Okay. The family's conniving.
Jeez.
They made an arrangement. There was something that was supposed to happen. Felix never told me it was no longer happening. No one ever told me it was.
I mean, context is not even that bad. I mean, yes, like I said, this doesn't make anybody mad. We're supposed to go to dinner as a whole, and trying to like fix shit or like talk about stuff or whatever. We're supposed to all go to dinner, and then there was like some problems, whatever. I don't know what it was. And then whenever they got home, it was only me, my dad, and Nick that were just gonna go like on dinner on our own or whatever. That's just it. It's not like a bad leak or whatever. It's not.
It's no longer happening.
I wonder if I'm either reading too heavily into things, or I wonder if Felix is having an ESL moment here, because he didn't respond to that. In my understanding, the word conniving has a very, very, very negative context. That's like conniving is a very loaded word. When you say conniving, you're talking about people that are like malevolently and maliciously and seditiously making plans behind your back to fuck you over. That's what conniving means. But I wonder if he doesn't know or doesn't care or whatever. He picks up on it. Okay.
Like on dinner on our own or whatever. That's just it. It's not like a bad leak or whatever. It's not.
It's no longer happening. They walked in the door, and I was like, "Yo, like, don't come at me sideways like that. There's really no need. Like, I don't see what the issues are. Whatever." Then everything made sense because they all changed their plans because they're conniving, right?
Again, okay.
And then me and Felix are alone in our room for 2 seconds while we're getting ready. And I was like, Felix, all I need you to do is go down there and say, hey, guys, everyone is getting a little bit out of control. Everyone should tone it down a little because I love all of you. Keep her out of it. She didn't understand what was going on today. I didn't tell her what was going on today. That was my fault. My fault. Let's all calm the tensions and everyone relax. Go down there. None of that said. They're throwing a jab like a.
Okay, like I said, I want to protect her so she doesn't get backlash. Okay. It's just kind of hard because now she's like, talking about like the whole story or whatever. I'm trying to protect her as best as I can. Okay, legitimately. But some of these stories, like, the reality is that I didn't think going to dinner was a big problem. Okay, so I felt like everybody was wrong. My parents were wrong. She was wrong. I thought everybody was wrong. So I did something that is playing me wrong. I was like, you know what, dude? I'll just go to dinner with them for like an hour, and I'll come back, and the storm will pass. That was my thinking. My thing was, if I go to dinner, okay, I don't have to argue with them and her at the same time. Okay, I know there's a lot of fun. I just go to dinner and I come back home. Okay, so I didn't defend anybody because it was too much at the time. It was a lot of yelling downstairs. It was crazy, dude. Even Zon was upstairs, just fucking in his.
Wait, before we go on with this, somebody made it aware that there was a really weird tweet earlier. You guys might want to check that out. Just throwing that in chat. Kind of strange. I don't know if it means something or... But there you go.
His own room, and it was like there was a lot of fucking yelling, and it was like fucking crazy. Like
Tags
dude,
at
like,
me, verbal jabs, verbal little comments, this and that.
That's it. It's just it. It's just
And
it.
I'm just standing there. And I'm just saying, okay. I mean, you would not even realize that I was in a room of adults. I gotta be quite honest. Felix is there, and all I'm doing is looking at Felix the whole time, hoping that he says this one little thing that I begged him to say. Like,
Okay, we were listen. It's whatever, guys. The cat's out of the bag, I guess. Whatever. Okay. The reality is that my brother, okay, is very protective of me, and I'm very protective of my brother. Okay, we're very close together, and we're me and my brother are like we're like blood. We're brothers, man. What can I tell you, man? We've always been brothers. He's always been very, by nature, protective, and I'm very protective of him as well.
We've always been brothers. That's kind of how brothers work.
And what happened is that it's very unfortunate, but before all of this even happened, okay, what happened is that there was a big crossfire, okay, of both sides. It'd be me, my girlfriend, him, his girlfriend. There's a big crossfire that ended up him moving out and being on his own, his girlfriend, and he was very hurt by it.
Me and my brother, we were like brothers. Yeah, true.
Okay, he was very hurt, and it was very, very
Sorry
sad.
for ever calling you a vague poster.
And
You got nothing on them.
True.
That's a normal thing, okay? And everyone was very, very sad. So whenever they went home to fix everything or whatever, or we were supposed to go to dinner all together, and they changed the plan on the fly, which I think is kind of dog shit. I'll agree to that. I agree 100%. She's right. Okay. Like I said, she's not wrong about anything. Nobody's wrong about anything. It's all just opinions. Okay. Okay. It was really lame that they changed the plan on the fly, and then we weren't gonna go dinner all together. It was only me, my brother, and my dad. But my brother was so sad at the time that I kind of want to just connect with him, okay, and kind of reassure him because, you know, he was very hurt and very, very sad, okay. And I wanted to go to dinner with him so I could at least connect with my brother because I haven't talked to him. I haven't connected with him in weeks because of all the problems. So I thought I'm just gonna go to dinner with him. I'll connect with him and I'll come back home and I'll connect with her and we'll try to put the pieces together. But then, like I said, they were rude to her, and then I didn't want to have a crossfire again. So I just wanted to fucking extract and go to dinner, but it didn't happen. So yeah, that's also my fault. So I did bad. I didn't defend her right there, 1v6 or whatever. I didn't do it. I'm telling you.
Just please, just calm the tensions, make everyone be adult and be respectful, please. Like, just looking at him, hoping he'll do it. Doesn't do it. And I say, Felix, before you walk out that door, isn't there something that you want to say? We talked and we had something that we wanted to tell everyone, right? No?
Oh man, this is a hard one. It's hard because they're vague posting around the event so much, and I think I would need to see the interaction to tell. Like, on one end, it could look like Adept is being ultra crazy, right? Like, why are you trying to start shit in front of me and my family and everything right now? Like, why would you do this to me, right? On one end. But on the other end, I've said this before, and I stand by this. If I was ever with a partner and I got into a fight with their family on some shit that's on them, not on me, but on them, and I felt like my partner sided with their family over me, I would be gone in an instant. That's the easiest fucking dump I've ever had in my entire life. I would break up with that person. I'd never see him again. Easy. And I wouldn't even feel bad about it for a microsecond. I would be gone. If you and me are... well, hold on. Fuck. Let me back up and qualify that a little bit more. Because I'm married. If it's like a new relationship and it's like a month or two in, maybe it's different. If you're like dating for a while, you haven't lived together, it's different. Me and Melina are married. Of the 4 or 5 serious relationships I've had, once I've gotten in, like we're living together and stuff, or we're seriously dating. If I'm ever in a situation where, like, if this would have happened with Aaron, Teresa, Rachel, Catherine, or Melina, if I'm in a situation where their parents are attacking me for some shit, and then my significant other is like with their parents against me, I'm out of there. I'm gone. Fuck that shit. I do not ever want to feel like, I already do this in real life. If I feel like there's weird people playing games behind the scenes trying to peel people off of me, I don't fight those battles. I don't give a fuck. I just bounce. I'm not going to fight against somebody whispering in your ear. And if that person is your parent, fuck that shit. We're on the same team or, we're gone, right? I'm pretty sure, isn't that even part of the Christian worldview that when the man breaks off from his family, he forms a new family, and that's like your new family? Like, we have to be on the same side, dog. I'm not gonna sit here and fight a battle against you and your family at the same time. So I could see Adept either being like really in the right here, or really in the wrong. I would need to know so much more about how the actual situation played out.
Okay. You're not gonna go through with the plan that I just, tried to work with you.
The environment was in an absolute fucking chaotic disaster, dog shit. I just wanted to get the fuck out, extract, and cool down. I didn't think that going and saying that on the spot would have helped anything. I just felt like it would just not help anything.
So that we can settle everything like in a chill way. And he's like, no. And person C goes and says something.
Uh-oh, person C.
And it was the most absurd,
I don't remember that.
Absurd, hypocritical shit I ever heard in my fucking life.
Uh-oh.
And I said, oh, really?
Sad.
Okay, well, mask off then. Mask off then. And I threw it right back.
I mean, it was pretty
And
bad.
the whole person, B, C, A, D, all sat there with their jaws open.
I mean, it was
all of them.
Pretty cooked.
And that was pretty much the end of that.
Babe, wake up. New
And then
episode of
when
the
we got back,
Kardashians
I was
just
like, yo,
dropped.
I asked you to do when we got back to just talking one-on-one, I was like, yo, one-on-one, I asked you to do one thing. You didn't do it. I asked you to do one thing. You didn't do it. One thing.
Exactly.
I go, what was I supposed to do?
So all of this can be resumed yesterday when I looked at her and then we kind of like agreed they were like a final and it was done. So I tried to put all of this into one simple comment I did yesterday, and it was that whenever I met up with her, we knew it was done. That's it. And I even said on stream that I agreed that it was my fault, and we agreed that we're done. I just feel like all this, there's no point elaborating about this. It's a difference, and it's a thing that I didn't do, that if I were put in the same situation, I wouldn't have done it. Okay, this was a disaster. And that's it. End of story.
Do. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. I can never forgive you. Oh my God, I can never. I go, oh, so after they said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jabs, I was still supposed to keep my mouth shut and not say a thing back. I go, that's absurd. Say less. That's.
I don't want war. I don't want to have. I don't want confrontation and the war in the middle of the house when Zom's upstairs. I just want to go to fucking dinner, bro. I want to get some kebabs. I was gonna get some kebabs. I want to get some kebabs, bro.
That's good. We're good. We're good.
It's lame as fuck that you were forced and pressured to leak.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna. I can take a penalty for that. It's fine.
All that to say, I mean, I tried until the very fucking end. The very fucking end to go, let's do things right. And still, even after I went home, even still, yo, please give me, listen, what I just went through over there was some obscene shit. You lived and worked with my family for years. 4 fucking years. 4.5 years, like literally.
Okay, her family is fantastic though. Okay, that's not comparable. Okay, my family is absolutely cooked and mental. Okay, her family is absolutely fantastic. I can't. Her mother is fantastic. Her dad is great. Everybody, it's her brother. They're all crazy. My family is not incomparable. It's like actual
4.5 years.
It's not.
And they never made you feel that way a single moment in your fucking life, ever. You didn't even talk to your family for the first 4 years of our fucking relationship, ever. And that's how you repay not only me, but
Jesus
all of
Christ.
us. I go, You have any idea how worried everyone was when they heard the context of what was going on? Because I called my mom. I would call and I was like, Mom, like I need to go home. Like this is, like I'm living in the movies. Like I need to go home. Like I'm concerned. And my mom's like, yo, maybe we should send a family member out there and have them bring you back, and you guys come back together so you're not alone, and like I'm worried about you. And I'm like,
Yeah, whoa. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what she's worrying this. Okay. Like I said, Simi's not wrong about any of this, okay? But it wasn't like that. Not even a little bit. I don't know what that was. That was worded very weirdly. Nobody was in the home. Guys, this is my house. Nobody was here. We went to dinner. We literally went to dinner. I got dropped off, and that was it. There was no like.
Man, like I'm getting on the plane. Then
there's no reason to be worried or preoccupied.
and here comes Mr. Apologist. I'm so sorry. Everything was my fault. It was all my fault. It's all my fault. Like I said, I'm not giving full. The shocking part is this is me holding back. This is me fucking holding back. And I'm still getting.
Dude, Adapt is like going so hard on this. Holy shit. Like, I can understand if xQc is frustrated because she's making it sound. Adapt is making it sound really, 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 really bad. Like, xQc fucked up hard. His family was like crazy abusive. Like,
Giving so much info.
Okay, I'm also holding back though.
Because I didn't want to be in this position at all.
Okay.
Not even a little.
Okay.
And so I came home.
Well, I want to listen to this. I mean,
Literally
bro,
tried to explain
bro,
the whole.
Bro, this is 3 hours, bro. I thought this was like 3 clips, bro.
3
I didn't
hours.
mind if you like debunked what I said or like talk about what I said, but I made like a vague thing. I said a vague thing of why something like this, and I'm pretty sure this is like her agreeing that it's like this. But now she's going into details about why it's like that, whatever. But we don't have to. I already said this is like that, and it's my fault. Boom, done. So, like I said, this is just
Like, this
I don't
isn't
know what
good
is
for my
needed.
channel. It's not good for your channel.
What the
This-
fuck is this
One,
balancer?
it's not good for us as people.
What did I do
I did
with
nothing
this?
but love and support you, and these are the ways that you destroyed me. These are the ways that you really took advantage of the situation, and the least you could do, the very least you could do, is simply not talk about it. So when I say that I am beyond fucking pissed that he went and even if he fucking leaked it, still give me the fucking heads up that you just leaked it. Still give me the human decency to not fucking talk about it.
Well, I told her I was going to talk about it.
Give me the decency to process the actual mad shit that was going on. But no, it just wasn't. Literally just wasn't.
Okay. Well, it's 50-50, I think, in a relationship. And I give her a heads up. And I asked a timeline of like how long do I have to hold on and tank the internet and tank everybody. And I wasn't getting an answer. I mean, initially, I think she wanted to like wait like months and just kind of like smooth it out, whatever. And just wait till like people figure out and just kind of smooth it over. But bro, I can't just fucking keep tanking. I'd be like, bro, it's, man, guys, I agreed up until yesterday when it's like, dude, I have to say something. I can't fucking, bro, I can't have all this over my head over months. It's gonna ruin my fucking stream and my mood. It's gonna ruin the channel, bro. I like streaming, and having this over my head made streaming less fun. And at one point, I can tank a little bit, but it was too much, bro.
It literally is.
I want to stream and have fun, bro.
And the sad part is, if I do talk about more about it in the future, which I just don't, I don't know right now if I want to. It's very fresh for me. I'm very pissed off. I'm very irritated.
3 hours.
Because, man, when somebody, like, God, when they break promises just over and over and over again, and then you think that this is one that they can finally keep because they fucking tell you that it's an agreement. It is mutually agreed upon. It is an understanding. It is finally a perception lock. Like, you get it. You both get it. And they still just don't fucking get it. And they still don't go with their word. It is fucking disappointing. It's enraging.
Mel?
We're entering Destiny level type of content now.
Oh, call out.
What?
I'm not talking to him.
You're not talking to me?
Not right now,
What the? You think I'm pretty?
I guess.
What the, Mel? You can say that.
We're going over the xQc Adept drama. I'm gonna figure out how to destroy
It
you.
was boring.
Well, not now.
Not now.
What would you do if your dad started shit talking me?
Your dad?
What would you do if your dad started shit talking me?
He would never do that.
What if he did?
I would say that's just like your opinion, man. That's all I would say, and then I would do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Okay, you better remember
What
that.
about you?
What about me? What?
What if your mom should talk to me?
We would just leave.
We would leave?
We would just leave.
Based.
Okay. Have fun. Love you. Bye. Hello?
Hello?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know.
Bye. What? Careful.
I said I love you.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Thank you. I love you too.
Bye. I'll remember that.
This is not only fucking log leaking and analytical.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. You acknowledge that your relationship and views on family are pretty different, though, right? No. That's a rule that I would say in general should apply to everybody. And I would give that as a piece of general advice, that if you are in a situation where your family is shitting on your significant other and you're siding with your family, you are abusive, your partner should fucking leave you, and you need to learn to grow the fuck up and be a human adult that can separate themselves from a toxic family. You should never, ever, 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 ever have a dynamic where your family is attacking your partner and then you're siding with your family over. It is the worst, well, I assume it's the worst. I've never had it happen to me, because I would leave instantly if that happened to me. But listening to people talk about it, I think it's like probably one of the worst feelings in the world is when your significant other, your like partner, your husband or wife's family is shit talking you. Unless now there's going to be like some limited exception to this, right? Because somebody's gonna be like, well, what if their family catches you shooting up heroin with their 7-year-old son? Yeah, then okay, of course you should get shit talked, of course. But like if it's just like over like lifestyle shit or shit that's like you and your partner are supposed to be on the same page on, it's bullshit.
Fucking dialogue dating. This is literally fucking
The
VOD
classic, you
review.
fight for them, but they're not even in your corner. Narcissist alert. Being human isn't easy.
Okay, come on, man.
Was he and his family close? I already answered that.
Okay, bro.
Milky.
Tell him to use your primes on me.
Okay, use your primes, Melina.
Telling you the first 2 years, that didn't even see any of them, didn't know their names, didn't know anything about them. I swear to God. I think eventually, like the first person I met was like the mom.
My mom is great,
But when
man.
I first met him, he told me he did not want to speak to these people. Then all of a sudden, now, all of a sudden, these are the people that have his best interest, and it's a mess. It's a mess.
Jesus.
I don't
Bro,
even.
bro, my mom was being the trying to be like the referee, okay, as much as she can, okay. But like I said, when my brother got really sad, man, she got worried, man. She took
Adapt
more
is
of his
just
side.
going
and yeah, I get
in.
this wrong,
Oh
but
my
it's-
God.
It's her son, like, of
Though
course she'll be
there's-
defensive.
I hate that he made me have to be involved with his family as much as they were, because I would never
Oh my
let my
God.
family, nor would my family ever step over the lines that him and his family did, ever. And that's
Do you know what happens? Do you see, guys? This is the one take I gave. When you send your child to somebody else's house and they get spanked. I'm just kidding. In a video game.
when I realized that I would never let my family, nor would my family ever step over the lines that him and his family did, ever.
Okay.
And that's when I realized that
Well, I mean, my family. I
all
mean,
the
it's
things
not comparable.
that I've been through.
On the opposite end, what would you do if your significant other started shit talking your family in public? I don't think I would be okay with that either. This might be like an autism thing, but like, is this an autism thing or is this a highly socially aware thing? Hold on. No, this is not autistic. This is me being super socially aware. Just because I'm shit talking my family doesn't mean that you can shit talk my family. Unless maybe you're like my wife. Maybe I'd let Melina get away with it. Like, if I'm hanging out with Nathan and Nathan does some dumb shit, I'm like, Nathan, why are you being a fucking moron? I might say some shit like that because I go back and forth with him like that. But if my partner were to be like, man, your son's a fucking moron. What the fuck? What did you just say about my kid? Are you a fucking psycho? Get the fuck out of here. Same thing with my family. Like, I call my mom. My mom is crazy. My mom is insane with her political views. But if my partner starts shit talking my mom, isn't your mom fucking crazy? Excuse me. My mother is loving, wonderful, tries her hardest. Excuse me. That's my fucking mom. That's my mom. What do you mean you're just gonna shit talk my mom? Well, you said she's crazy. Yeah, I said it because she's my mom. I can say that. Okay? You're not her child. I think there's a difference there. I think you should probably be aware of that.
For the last few years, simply we're all leading up to this point. There was no alternative. There was no like better moment. It literally just was what it was. And it is toxic, and
Okay.
there were parts that made me feel like, damn, is this narcissism? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know what part
What
of
is she
narcissism, I don't get it.
saying? Why would she
what
say
was,
that?
was narcissism about anything?
Child trauma from X side, pretty fucked up. Yeah, and you know who's the reason for all of this being talked about? Felix. Felix, because I begged him not to fucking put me in a position where I had to talk about any of it. None of it.
Damn.
Okay, bro. Okay, I mean, I don't want to get mad at it, but it's like taking a book or whatever, and I said what the book is about, and I move on. But then she's opening all the pages, going all through the chapters, and going through every line. Like, it's not...
I don't want there to be information out there. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't want your fucking juicers thinking that they have any answers. I don't want it. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone for once.
Okay, fair enough.
But you're just making it worse, no? Like I said, I didn't want any of it. I can show you guys hours and days of me literally in between shit camp events, yesterday, the day before. Don't do it. Don't involve me in it. I don't want anything to do with it. Chav, thank you so much for the gift of 50. Your channel doesn't need it to survive. Your channel doesn't need it to grow. It's not going to hinder your channel in any way if you don't do it. Here's all the way.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Well, I need to grow as a person. I have to move on. I don't know what to tell you. And
That's a little...
guys,
That's a little... dystopian? That's a little dark? What word would we use here? That's...
yeah, I was on the edge about doing it. That's why I threw it like 3 times, and then
It got me if you do.
It got too much because for me, it's all about finding. Whenever there's a lot of clouds, it's about finding that one sun ray, right? And I kept asking, when or how? What's my timeline here for moving on? And it just felt to me like I couldn't find a sun ray of like, oh, when is this gonna happen? When will I be able to move on in my life and just get it out and just say, okay, now we're doing other stuff. I couldn't find a fucking sun ray. Okay, I couldn't find, and after all the dog shit, there was more clouds and more clouds. I made my own sun ray, and
You
boom.
do it.
Yeah, it's
And what did you
selfish.
do?
Okay,
Did it.
but I thought if I take the blame and I say it's my fault, and I say, yo, it's my fault, we can move on or whatever, that it would have been smoothed over and we're chilling. That was my thinking was that. My thing was simple. It was okay. Well, boom. I'll take the blame. I'll say it's my fault.
Hold on. Alert.
What's up? It's just a high five. You can do this. Don't do anything sus.
I love these guys.
And boom, then we move on. But
You said you were on good terms. No, of course. He said whatever the fuck he said. Because again, none of it should have been talked about at all. None of it. No one's ever gonna get both sides. Ever.
Well,
that's the fucking issue.
Well.
I don't want you guys to attack him on my behalf whatsoever. I don't even want you guys to fucking share my point of view to him. He fucking knows because we talked about it for weeks. For weeks. He knows where I stand. He knows how I felt. He knows what my concerns were. He simply chose not to fucking abide by what was best for both of us.
CaseyTron. I hate how Twitch has given man-children a platform to be enabled to 12-year-old boys. Nice, she found a way to get herself involved. You did it, Casey, you got in. You joined your friend QTcinderella. You guys are here. Based Queen.
I mean, both of us, I don't know. Dude.
Yes, he did.
Having so much on my mind and not be able to fucking move on with my life and not be able to whatever, that's not us, man. I'm also a person, and my needs are also an issue, my brother. Okay, how long do I have to tank this for?
Say much.
How long,
The fact that he
how
even
long do I have to
told you
tank
guys that
for?
his family gave me the short end of the stick. The fact that he even told you guys that things were his
I was already hard tanking everything. How long do I have to do that for,
fault,
man?
and he should have done better. That is him talking about it. Why do you feel the need to defend him for dear life? You don't have to defend him. You don't have to defend me. I am simply talking about it because now that shit's already out there, I'm fucking pissed. Asked him not to do it, expressed my concerns. None of it, literally none of it, would have been detrimental to his very successful channel to not talk about it. Now, had it been like, oh, Sam, like us breaking up, that's gonna change the whole dynamic of my channel. Like I'm gonna, you know, if I don't tell people like, oh, that's gonna make me lose so many viewers. That's gonna make me lose so many subs if I don't talk about it. But that's not it. That's not it.
I never said that.
If he had any way to express to me like, oh, I have to release the information because if I don't release the information, then my channel's gonna suffer and I'm gonna lose my whole career, I would be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. You make sense. You should go talk about it.
There's nothing I did.
But actually, it's better for his channel and mine if he doesn't talk about it. So why?
How does Adept miss the point so hard? Or am I missing the point? It sounded like what xQc was saying was that it's just gonna fuck with his mood really hard, and that might like fuck with his channel because he's gonna be in a shitty mood every day. She's making it seem like way, way, way more than that. But
why the fuck did he feel so strongly to need to talk about it?
Well,
to
I mean,
feed parasocial viewers, to have a little bit.
Okay, well, I mean, she probably didn't have the comments on a video, whatever, and all of it. It's, dude, I think everybody can agree it got really heavy. I think, listen, I don't like to blame other things, okay? But it comes to a point where, dude, the cloud was really fucking heavy. That is a heavy ass cloud. It was never ending.
More
bro,
public.
like,
What's
come
it
on,
called?
man.
Like rep. What is it when like?
Bro.
Like people called it his ult. That's basically what it was. It was the ult. No, not like cloud. No. Like I don't know. It's like points. You know, like oh yeah, like today. You know, all this week I lost like 15 points, but since I went through a breakup, like now I gained 20 points. So actually I'm up 5. Does that make sense? Yeah, like Reddit karma. Exactly. Yeah, it's like karma. It's like actual Reddit karma. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like, I'm using it as a metaphor, but that is exactly what I mean.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
Literally. Yeah, it's like brownie points, yes. I'm sorry, the ads are actually on an automatic timer. I don't even usually pay attention when they're playing. It was a good ult. It really was. I mean,
Sorry.
like I said, there are some people that literally, I mean, Felix could be like, guys, I fucking robbed the bank, fucking had 20 real life hostages, not in GTA, crashed the McLaren going 200 miles per hour down the highway, fucking ran over a stray cat on the way, and then I broke my toe, and they're like, oh my god, he broke his toe. Oh my god. I can't believe it. He broke his fucking toe. My poor streamer.
damn, dude, Adept is going so hard.
Jeez, I can't believe it.
I'm going 2x. I'm going 2x. It's fine.
I feel like that's any devoted fan base though.
Okay.
Which is fine when it is all to do with you. But like I said, it had to. So it wasn't just him. It also had to do with me. Then it was always gonna affect my channel more than his, and not because I don't know why juicers have this thing in their fucking head. Like, oh my god, without xQc, what is she gonna fucking do? His name.
But these, I just feel like all these comments and these people, they're all unreasonable. Okay. And the way, in my opinion, the way I worded things yesterday, okay, made sure that she wouldn't get hatred from dog shit. Okay. The way that I put things in light, the way that I worded it, the way that I came up, made me think a lot. I just want to thank one last time and say that, yeah, it's my fault, man. Yeah, things didn't pan out, and it was my fault. I could have done the right thing, and I could have helped, and I could. But the reality is that we had differences that were just never gonna get repaired. And I said a lot of it is my fault. Yeah, I didn't stand up to my family and say boom, bang, bing, and say to them, Ali, get the fuck out of my house. I didn't tell them to fucking all went and they're all wrong and fuck them over. Okay, yeah, I took my family's side and we just decided to end things. Boom, and it was that is my fault. That's a choice that I make voluntarily. That is a manual choice that I made. Okay. And that doesn't make her look bad or her tank hate. So I don't know why it's all like about her tanking hate here, man.
Name has been blacklisted from my fucking chat
best.
for how many years now? His name and everything he's doing has been off topic from my chat for how many fucking years now? The man, we have dated for like 4.5, 5 years. The dude just hosted me 2 whole times. 2 whole times. When he said, it's unblacklisted right now because what are we talking about? We are literally specifically talking about xQc right now. But for 4 fucking years, we have had to blacklist his name, blacklist question. What time is he waking up? Where's it? I have announced it so many times on stream. This is not the xQc information booth. Don't fucking ask me. Go ask him. For years.
She's not angry over her host. Don't be rude. I think she's just saying that she gets a lot of juicers that talk shit over her. but I didn't forcibly cross-link my channel with hers by force hosting. She was saying that the residual people isn't like.
For years, I've had to deal with.
Shouldn't
oh
be
my
a
God,
lot,
Felix, this is
but it
happening.
is a lot.
Felix, please, and the juicers just fucking bombarding the channel, and everyone in my channel just being like, "Oh fuck, we can't even."
Okay, fuck. Okay. I'm trying to think. There could be things that change my view of this. That's possible. But man, it really feels like Adept is milking the fuck out of this right now. That's what it feels like. That she's like using this as kind of an opportunity to complain about like a ton of stuff that's just been bothering her for a while. It's kind of what it feels like. But I mean, not necessarily, but just a little bit.
Talk anymore because there's like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 juicers in here, and then the second that we won't give them the shit that they want, they're gone. Like I'm just so confused why the juicers have it in their head like, oh my God, what is she gonna do when XQC? What am I gonna do when XQC's not there? Fucking chill. Thank God. Like hopefully now maybe they'll stop fucking asking me the questions that I didn't even know the answers to. Hopefully chill. Yeah.
Yeah, these people are weird, but
that'd be cool.
Kind of have to.
You know what I mean?
Fill them out.
Where was I going with that at the beginning? I fucking forgot. I was actually headed somewhere with this fucking.
Be chill.
Yeah, I know it's everywhere. I know it's everywhere, but this is what happens when somebody fucking blindsides you after they've agreed days and days and days to not do it. The career, yeah. So again, I mean, the ways that it would affect me is a little bit of what's happening right now. Everyone in here.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. There's some drama frauds.
Okay. I agreed to delay. I was asking if I could. I agreed to a delay. I agreed if I could. But I didn't see a timeline.
XQC diehards that are like, oh my God, I must stand up for my king. There are some people that are falling for the tactics that are exactly. It was his fault, and you had nothing to do with it, and you're just so good. Go on about my fucking channel. You go about yours. It would only affect it could affect my channel more in a negative way than it could ever affect yours more in a negative way. Like he knew that, I knew that.
It was gonna be hard for a day. I get it.
Plain fucking simple.
It was gonna be hard for a day for sure. I think at the beginning.
So at what point would it be okay for him to say anything when literally everyone is against him?
Oh my fucking brain! Oh my God. Who is against him? You know that, okay, you do realize that his track record stands up more than one event. You do realize this, right? Are you aware of that?
Wait, what?
Stands up more than one event. You know that, okay, you do realize that his track record stands up more than one event. You do realize this, right?
Oh yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, true. I don't show up to things, yeah, it happens.
All of Reddit. All of Reddit is not livestream fails. Livestream fails is its own fucking biodome.
Okay. Unfortunately, LSF is so big. The LSF is as big of a part of my community than the residual juicers are part of hers. Does that make sense? I think it's a good comparison and a good by ratio, by amount of influence. I think that the part of LSF that is relevant to my channel is about the same or a decent size and ratio by the juicers to hers. So her devalidating the LSF in here, then we could devalidate the juicers on there. Does that make sense? So that's why I don't agree with this, and I don't agree with talking about this.
If he had an issue with it, he should have called those people out and not bring Sammy
Remember,
into
chat,
it. Exactly.
we love women here.
Exactly. There you go. I couldn't agree more. He missed a whole ass production that Ludwig that Ludwig had already paid for. You know that wasn't his first time missing it, right?
No, that was.
You're a gold digger mad that the wallet is gone?
Okay, bro.
You're right, guys. Please donate more subs. Please, God.
Bro, please.
Please, guys. Use code ADEPT.
Yeah, like I said, this is what I don't like about this is that there's no reason to double down on the Ludwig shit. Okay, I have a lot of respect for Ludwig, and I'm sorry that I didn't show up. Okay, and I feel bad for Ludwig, and I'm making up to him, and I'm gonna reestablish my relationship with Ludwig. Ludwig clutched up. Ludwig is fantastic, and I fucked up, man. Nice. I don't know how many more times I have to apologize. It is what it is.
He's right. Please use code ADEPT. You can use it on Turtle Beach, Rocket, NordVPN.
Oh, you're right. I misnamed your price. You're right, but I mean, I thought that was intended. I thought. Okay.
All the above.
Name Your Price was part of Shit Camp, the same way that the last year, the Mogul Money was part of Shit Camp. I think it's the same.
G Fuel. How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
I'm not lying.
I've been
I'm just
asking
saying
myself that all day, and I just can't.
We're going in for an event at the same time as another one. I'm not gonna separate both things.
Who's gonna drive his car, Sag? I'm sure I could think of person A and person B that are dying to get their hands on them. From the examples I had earlier.
Come on, man.
Jeez, wait, what is she saying?
Bro, Bro, my dad's getting a van that I'm buying him. My mom's getting a Model Y, and my brother has a new car that I bought him. Nobody wants a new race car. Like, I don't know.
He's playing the victim card for self-defense, and sadly it's working. Listen, the only issue that I had with it is that I was involved in it in any fucking way. Because you know what's crazy? He genuinely had his own issues with other people, completely aside from me. Completely aside from me. And that could have literally been the car that he needed. But instead, of course, just had to throw me into the mix. Just had to do it.
His mom and dad were gonna leech his 2 race cars. Okay.
Like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't go to the events. Yes, and I've said this on stream. I've already leaked this. I didn't feel like a lot of chemistry with a lot of people that were going there. And I said I didn't feel comfortable and confident. I was insecure. It was gonna be bad because of me. I said I didn't have any confidence in my own ability to do good. That's part of that is part of the mix. Yes, it is. I agree with that. I
goes live.
I scapegoated it. I think giving reasons and stacking it, okay, there's a lot of reasons for. Okay, I don't think it's a scapegoat. A scapegoat is whittling down everything to one thing and scapegoating it. Okay, I would say there's a lot of problems. Okay, I felt like leaving my brother at home in the state that he was would have been irresponsible. Okay, there's a lot of other shit. Like I said, it's a big mix.
Chav, you're going wild. You're going wicked. Y'all both sound toxic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so toxic for standing up for myself finally. I'm so toxic for talking about all of the fucking publicized bullshit.
Guys,
like,
guys,
you know what's
don't get mad at her for any of this shit, guys. She's allowed to be mad. She's allowed to be mad, okay? I get it, okay? I do some of this shit, okay? I get it. She's
I
upset.
think that people love to bring up. They love to bring it up to like use, like I said, is like the Reddit karma against me. Because I have a lot of...
I mean, you didn't have her back and then called family because it Sammy and it just sounds shitty. Like I said, I took the hit and I said it's my fault. I took my family's side, okay? And yes, I was bad, okay? You call whatever you want. I pussied out. I failed. I didn't do right. That is correct. That is correct, okay? In the basis of a relationship, doing the right thing to save the relationship, I did not do that one thing. That is correct. Okay?
A fucking negative
and
Reddit
I'm
comment
okay
that
to take the hate that comes with.
I don't have good shit because I never fucking do what I'm doing right now. Ever. I don't do it. I don't talk about people when I just no longer fuck with them. I'm talking about this instance with xQc because like I said, I am so fucking tired of not talking about it. Protecting everything. Being villainized over things that were completely out of my control, had nothing to do with me. Completely. People love to talk about the time that I went on his stream and made him unmute things. And if you don't understand through all of this why I was so fucking mentally brought down and desperate to just get him to listen and relax for 2 seconds, then I don't know what could ever fucking show you. Like, you honestly do not understand contextual clues if you don't understand why I did what I did there.
That day was cooked, though. That was absolutely fucking cooked up.
I don't like the public knowing things. He does when he decides it's all good, it's all dandy.
Well, I do. It's an old story. We were playing RP, okay, and she said in the past that she doesn't like certain like negative interactions with me and RP, whatever, right? Because I would always be mauled. Whenever I get mauled. So I would get mauled at Sammy. Yeah, it was dumb. I get mauled at everybody, okay? I'd get mad at everybody at RP. Okay, I'm terrible at RP. I get fucking mauled. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay, I'm a fucking asshole, bro. Dead ass. Yeah, I'm a fucking asshole. Okay, and then we had talks over.
Have you seen that clip? No.
Off streaming, I said that you know she was antagonizing me when she didn't act with me. Okay, and then she said no, I'm just doing my job. And then I said okay, and then we'd have talks about that back and forth about how we conduct ourselves in RP, whatever. Okay, and then she was like.
I knew you were gonna do it, you little fucking bitch. Stop now, stop now.
What? Did we watch this a long time ago? You killed her in game and she got upset about GTRB.
Okay, well, next time we'll just we'll go through as fast as we can and move on so we don't have to interact with one another. And I agreed, and then we went to the RP, okay? She was arresting me, and I felt like I was getting stalled. So I was raging out, and then I played my cards right, okay? Yes, guys, it was weird, okay? It was weird, but it was RP, okay? It was weird, okay? But I act like I was nice in the game, okay? I in the game, I was a little bit manipulative, you could say, because I wanted to punch her in the game. So what I did is that I acted nice until she got me to the front of the PD, and then I beat her character up, okay? Yeah, it was fucked, but it's because we agreed to something off stream that, you know, we need to deal with ourselves, you know, in a more like, okay, we don't talk to, we don't do whatever. So whenever I beat her up, guys, I'm laughing, but dude,
Sorry,
and then
it's
she
not
got
funny.
upset, reasonably so, and then she went into real life, and then because there was a OC like sort of agreement, and I guess I kind of broke it, and
He decided, oh, you know what? Psh, even though I told Sammy a billion times I'm not going to talk about this shit on my stream, and she warned me, and she asked me, and she negotiated with me not to do this shit to her so many fucking times in the last 2 weeks. I'm up. You know what? What is she gonna do? Stop playing We Were Here with her friends? Stop enjoying her stream? No. So I'm gonna talk about it now. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. He's tanking all the hate? No, he's not. I guarantee you right now, if I come open LSF, I guarantee you the first comment on any of the clips from my channel, there's 3 top clips. 2 of them are from my channel. I guarantee you both top comments are negative about me. Guarantee you. And he knew exactly this is what would happen. He knows that this is exactly what happens to women that go against anyone on fucking LSF.
Oh, playing the woman card.
Just kind of is that way.
okay, from what I said, from what stems from my comments I did on stream, and the way that I put it, I could be wrong about this, okay? I looked at the comments yesterday. Nobody was against yesterday. I understand that this is partially true, okay? And that it
You know,
can get
we
like
need
that.
to mediate this most effectively.
Yesterday, when we
Right.
talked about it on
Call Max
stream,
PLS.
it was not okay. People were understanding of the situation, and nobody took sides. I mean, nobody threw under the bus. Nobody was against her, man.
Top one is LSF fraud.
Right?
LSF fraud.
It was
Gonna wake up to
fine,
a
no?
shitstorm. I was told to touch grass. Ended up missing the drama. Never again. In the bright side, my in depth can start the ex-girlfriend podcast now. Even if we still were doing Housewives, it would still be called Housewives. I know you guys probably never watched those reality TV shows, but most of the girls on those shows are divorced and single.
No problem.
Meow.
Yeah, you were supposed to go to Ludwig's after you made me do it.
Uh-oh, Sammy's in
I'm
chat.
I'm ready to send you
Kind of the
in
whole
the
point.
chat at
It's
the
like
same
the
time,
irony
but
in it.
I'm trying my best to be at the same time. Housewives podcast, yeah. Don't be rude. Well, I'll be rude. I mean, I'm watching it.
Well, all the top comments are jokes, which I actually think is fucking hilarious. The top comments on the other one are jokes as well. Shit Camp is a streamer couple's Grim Reaper. Probably bad take warning, but relationships don't end in a single day. Things were probably weird already when he said he didn't want to go. Oh my god. Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, true.
We are
That
very
was
decisive
true,
people
right.
that surely knew the relationship. Yeah. No, this guy's got it figured out. I mean, do you really want to go to the same event with your ex right after breakup and having family drama? Or, hear me out. You were already not going for reasons beyond your relationship.
Okay.
You made it very clear many.
Okay, true, but I was still genuinely on the fence, and we had talked about that. Genuinely on the fence. The last day when we broke up was extremely boiled. It was deep fried, okay? And then that was the breaking point of like, yeah, there's absolutely no shot. That's it.
Many times in.
I understand she was scared that people would say that I'm making that it's her fault that I didn't go to the event. I get it. She was scared of taking the hate. That people would say, oh, because of the breakup, which is her fault, let's say, right? That people were gonna say he didn't go to the event, we didn't get the content, so we're gonna get mad at her. That was the worry, and that's a reasonable worry. Okay, that was a reasonable worry.
Private, couple times in public. You were already not going.
But that last day, it was.
Don't give the parasocial juicers any attention. I'm telling you, I might in detail talk about a lot of things because now that it's out there, like I said, it is hard to just decide what I want to do. I have a lot of things that I would love to get off my chest because I'm so fucking tired of being villainized. I'm so fucking tired of the.
Yes, Sammy, you are right. I was not going. You are correct. I was already not going. I think everybody knows this already. Everybody knows that. But a lot of these things were because of some of these problems. It's not the breakup wasn't the main.
Another clip of them fighting over RP months ago.
You think it's gonna be healthy?
Yeah. So you asked to come to my room, and I tell you no.
I went out of it then.
Huh?
I said if you want to talk. You said no, and then I went out.
All fucking sad on my couch, asking to talk to me.
I wasn't all sad. I said if you want to talk.
Yes, you were.
What are you talking about?
Don't do this shit.
I was willing to level up with you, but you said get out, so I went out.
Oh no.
I went out. Did I not?
Right.
Okay. Now what?
Bobby Beats. It'll clean your system right out.
Sammy, I went inside of your room. Yes? To talk to you. You said no. I went out.
You know what?
What about it?
I don't know yet, but you know.
Are you gonna end the stream now so we can go talk like you wanted to talk?
You wanted me to unmute. I'm unmuted.
Are we going to go talk like you wanted to talk?
Sammy, you said unmute. I unmuted.
Right. Because I'm tired of hiding behind this fucking shit that you do every fucking time.
Okay. Now, I admitted to you the other day that in character I was molding, and then out of character,
Don't go there with all of that.
Okay, but...
Do you want to end so that we get the talk that you asked me for or not?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I think we watched this already a long time ago.
That is the question.
Okay. Well, can you understand that I always do this? And it's not target...
Oh God, here we go. I know you're gonna try so hard to justify it behind your character, and I know your chat's gonna make you feel you're incredibly justified and you're gonna double down on it.
Okay.
But they don't know the shit that you did the other day in the room, out of character, no streams, no game involved. They don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, but I was...
That's the truth.
I brought it up. I didn't get mad about it. No, you're getting mad about it.
It's a little spooky, guys. Damn, she made it sound like some serious shit was going on behind the scenes. What was happening? I feel like we must be missing so much off-stream context. Yeah, I have no idea. It's hard to say.
When you get what you want, but not what you need.
Destiny, X is X before adept fighting over a game. It's a common issue.
On them because it was
well, listen up. We didn't only shit on you.
one map.
We didn't only shit on you.
Out of fucking four.
We didn't shit on you. We didn't shit on you.
You just said that.
We didn't shit on you.
And the thing
We
you don't say.
rolled you and smoked your ass on Dorado.
Okay, and the thing
Admit
you
it.
don't
We
say.
smoked your ass.
Yeah, because Dorado is our worst fucking map. Okay? But the things you don't say here
No,
is
whatever.
that
Stop
you take.
shouting. Stop shouting. Stop
we-
shouting.
The thing you don't say to
We
your
won.
stream right now. Shut up. Let me talk. The thing you don't say to your stream.
It's not funny. But it's a little funny.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Damn, they were fighting. Okay.
Reason ended up being a small thing that made it above, but the events that went before that, in between us and our chemistry, were a big part of it. It was problems like crazy.
Little bits and
We
pieces
both
he has
understand
taken
this.
here and fucking there. I am so fucking sick of it. A part of me doesn't know if the emotional release would be satisfying, I guess. Like, just to literally talk and get things off my chest. But at the same time, a bigger part of me is like, kind of don't want this fucking on the internet for fucking ever. What is already out there, I don't really have a problem with it being repeated. Felix will probably give context to more things because he'll find a way to just be like, yeah, see, she's not giving context because look at this, guys. Look at it. Like, but I don't know. Historically, I've never really given attention to any drama that I've been through. Can you guys even recall drama that I've been through that I talked about beyond the immediate scope of the drama? Like the GTA RP shit. People think that we broke up over GTA RP. Did I ever clear up anything? Did I ever clear that up for anyone?
Do you
Never.
think she's farming?
CX. Was that drama though? Me and CX?
I don't think she's farming. It feels like, I'm trying to be careful what I says. It feels like, I mean, we could be totally wrong also, it's hard to say, but it feels like she could be using this as an opportunity to just kind of like dump a whole bunch of problems now that she's wanted to for a while. So it's like a good opportunity for her. That's what it feels like, but I could be totally wrong on that. It's really, really hard to say.
It's not cringe. It's content. I mean,
if I were you, I'd point out the expectation.
We're content creators. We made content. The fact that you're still talking about it means it was good content. You're the winner in this.
Oh shit! Wait, she already came on. Hold on.
Watch the VOD. If I were you, I'd point out the expectation of other streamers siding with him and announce to be willing to take the damage. I don't really give a fuck about most of the people that will continue to associate with him because there's so much that I'm just really not willing to talk about yet. And if people don't have the full image, how do I expect them to...
Destiny, what you don't understand is that I'm actually the next Michael Phelps. Keep that in mind next time you give advice.
True. Thank you, Jay.
Know what it is that would keep them from talking to him. I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck.
I don't know what it means.
And at the end of the day, there are going to be some people that just genuinely like him more. And it doesn't matter what I say, for them, whatever he says will be
she's
true.
victiming out
So why
hard
would I
right
even
now.
want to go there
Oh
and get
shit.
mixed? If anything, my life will be easier if most people don't pick one side or the other. And that's not
True.
because I need any way in with people. I truly don't. I have real friends outside of stream. I have real friends that I've met through streaming that we have genuine friendship.
Well, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know why anybody would stop talking to me if they knew something. Why would they stop talking to me?
I don't need them to pick sides. I don't want them to pick. Some of them already have.
A lot of people know our
They just don't make it
problems
public.
privately.
You'll see, like, when drama things pop up, you'll see some of these people that you can most likely logically gather I'm friends with just keep their mouths shut because they know that I keep my mouth shut. I don't want them to pick sides. I don't fucking care. I know that for some of the people, if they had the full story, they wouldn't. However, I don't know that I would tell
The
most
full
of these
story.
people the
She's
full
making it
story.
sound like so
Yes,
fucked.
relationships are absolutely cooked up, okay? Sometimes being in relationships is chaotic and some things that are insane that happens. Sometimes there's differences and there are fights and there's arguments and there's a lot of yelling and there's a lot of modeling. Things go absolutely bonkers sometimes. Yes, that happens. Okay, yes, there's a lot of that. Okay, but nothing was out of the scope of things that are like, oh my God, people won't talk to this person anymore. I don't think there's a single thing that they're out of that scope because a lot of things we talked privately to our friends about some of these problems and nobody has stopped talking to anybody. It's not like, there's no insane, crazy shit like.
Tell the full story. I don't know. I just don't know if I want to.
Damn, she's making it sound so bad.
Did other streamers at Shit Camp already know about you guys? No. Nope.
No shot. It's a risky one. I don't mean to call anybody a liar or anything, but like, there's no way that nobody at Shit Camp knew they were broken up. I don't believe that. No shot.
None of them.
Wait, what?
No, none of them. I mean, it was obvious. Literally, no one knew me and Felix were broken up. Not even his viewers. You're saying it was obvious and it just simply wasn't.
Why are you saying not even his viewers? What, the viewers would be the last people to know versus like personal friends at Shit Camp or whatever.
People have thought me and Felix have been
Incorrect.
broken up since GTRP.
Okay, incorrect.
Oh yeah, sorry, that one guy knew actually. You're right, that one guy. He knew. I think you should just try and move on. I think maybe you should just keep your you shoulds to yourself. I think you should go look in the mirror and say you should. That's what I think you should do.
Ooh.
I think the only time you should be saying you should is when you're looking in the mirror. Talking in your own fucking head. I do not give a fuck what you think I should do.
Homelander
I truly
moment.
don't. But you know what I think you should do? Use code of death. Thank you very much.
She's plugging her shit so much.
I know that there were people speculating like, oh, he must not have gone to Shit Camp because they must have broken up. But like I said, that just literally, and he'll probably deny this because like I said, he word for word admitted that it would be the better scapegoat. Word for word admitted it will be the better scapegoat.
Wait.
He'll deny that the reason he didn't go was already predetermined before we broke up. Things were not as weird, as bad, whatever, that our relationship in any way was keeping him from wanting.
Yes, I feel like she thinks that I didn't talk about this on stream. Maybe she missed it, or maybe she just doesn't care, and she shouldn't care because that thing is boring as fuck. Okay, but I had already said on stream that I didn't have chemistry with a lot of people. I didn't even know some of these people. A lot of people that at the event, I didn't even know them, and I said ahead of time that I felt comfortable doing content in a smaller circle if I have to. Something reliable, like Poke and Soda. Something reliable. If all fails and I'm bad at the event, I can make content with Soda and whatever, and I think it's gonna go hard, okay? And guys, I felt insecure about doing that. And I said I didn't feel comfortable with people that I generally did not know, okay? That's it.
Like I said, the moment where a lot of shit really blew up was the incident that I talked about. That incident was like, for both of us, a huge moment of being like, fuck, all right, yeah, this is not it. And guess what? He was already not going before that day even happened. He was already not going.
True.
She keeps going back to this over and over again.
Were relationship-based things. That's.
We talked about it earlier. I'm not gonna repeat it.
I think that goes without saying. I mean, it's why the breakup isn't the only thing. The relationship and the breakup are part of the reason.
I actually don't agree with the statement that X chose his family. I think that that's even going to be something that is going to be a way that he has tried to depict it. It's simply inaccurate, is how I feel about it. He chose avoidance, and for me, that simply was not enough.
Okay.
It was pure avoidance. Yeah, it was all about the self, and it was all about avoidance. It wasn't about picking one side or the other. And that's why I don't even understand why he's trying to like... I mean, I do get it. I get why he's trying to depict it like that. But it just simply was not that.
There's no game being played here. I'm not playing any cards or being weird about this, okay? I think avoidance is choosing, okay? If we have a big problem, and I avoid it, the logical conclusion, it's logical. You know what's gonna happen. It's not. That's still choosing. I still chose. We both chose. Me not doing the right thing meant we were gonna break up, and I didn't do the right thing. And if I put that situation, I would also not do it. So that is choosing by default. That's de facto choosing.
So the right call was fuck the family. And the right call, like I explained in the story, would have been.
I take responsibility for that. That's my fault.
Everyone is.
And I did before.
Control.
I said it yesterday. I said it today, and I'll say it again today. That is my fault. Yes.
Maybe everyone should chill the fuck out. That was the right answer.
New Hasan take on the drama. This is like Hasan's golden moment. Because him and xQc have had a lot of friction, especially with xQc name dropping me so much. If Hasan can find a way to cut out xQc while staying on the good side of every other person, this is literally like a gift for him. He's like the king of like this community now with xQc gone. I don't know what he'll say. Now maybe in this video he'll make peace or whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
That's like, if that is a fucking call out that destroys, relationships or whatever, you're a fucking psycho. Okay? I don't even think xQc legitimately thinks that. And I was right. Half the fucking juicers are like, Cutie was right, but she shouldn't have said what she said. You were right in the situation, but you shouldn't have said what you said. Here's the thing, okay? Like I've had both Adept's family, xQc stay with me. Like I like this dude, okay?
But
like I enjoy spending time with him. But over the past fucking year or so, since he like went back on the Gamba sponsorship.
Oh, and he's hitting the Gamba shit too, right? Nice. Good farming, Hasan. Bring up, like, ever since he got back into Gamba, and when he would complain too much about the cops in GTRP, that's when I knew he'd really changed.
He just started actively pushing both me and everyone else around, like it just away from him. Okay?
I knew X was different. That one time he complained about getting caught by the cops for the 3rd time in a row. Ever since that happened, I knew things had changed. Like,
and that's like, if that is a fucking call out, Gamba spot.
Jeez.
You can't shit on family though. In what world is everyone needs to relax shitting on family? In what world is holding everyone accountable to the behavior that they're engaging in shitting on family?
Well, I mean, she did call him psycho and conniving and nuts. I mean,
It's a little.
anything, I
Kinda
actually think
hard-
that
we're
shows
kinda
more
past
family.
that point, to be honest.
Dominic Toretto.
Okay.
So X is bad because you chose family. Well, again, I just explained how that statement is extremely inaccurate. It just simply is. That is just simply not how things went down.
Okay. That's pretty much how it went down.
I haven't seen the tweets yet. Okay.
This guy just keeps saying yummy in the chat. I think he's talking about you guys.
Okay.
Well, we only know how.
Okay. Now, if you're just on chat, you could argue with me, against me about this. Okay. You can argue with me about this, but generally, me not doing the right thing and siding with her.
Okay, hold on. The way she's talking is a little bit telling. Like, xQc very lightly said, I kind of thought both sides were wrong, and she's framing it as though xQc's entire family is 100% wrong, and she did nothing but remain calm until they pushed her over the edge. That's not evidence that she's correct, right? Because there is a world where xQc's family and xQc were incredibly fucked up. Or X was really fucked up, X's family was fucked up and he didn't say anything. In which case, I would understand her being upset, like, hold on, bullshit, they fucked. So I wouldn't use that that on its own as an indication of anything.
And being with her is me choosing my family by default. Okay, yes, I chose. I could have went against them and called them out and have them kicked out and fucking whatever the fuck. And
Adept says no one knew they broke up, but xQc says he DM'd shit camp people about this before. Who's lying?
because of everything. I mean, dude, it's kind of trash. A lot of them knew this too, because I DM'd them ahead of time. What's going on? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd ever even say. There's no way that nobody knew they weren't dating. I don't believe that. No shot.
I wasn't even talking about Cutie, but I saw her tweet. I thought the closest use of a platform was Gamba. Now it's this. I guess I'm not doing myself. I guess I do worse than the worst every week, bro. People act like they're the arbitrary, the judge of content. Fucking content just up in this bitch, man. Do your own thing, man. You don't have to worry about shit, pal.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't listen to anything that was just said. I didn't see this exchange. Keep posting through it, man. Brave of you to post on main and not on your third alt offline chat or your plant seeds on your Discord. I'll give you that. Go to sleep, little bro. You're not live. No can do. Damn. Absolutely. Steam rolled.
And go against them. That would have still been choosing. It's why I said it. I was at a crossroad of making I have to make an action.
Half of the story, so we can't start concluding who's the bad guy. Felix on his own stream literally already told you. He literally already told you, did he not?
Another what?
And I'm confirming it. This isn't speculation at that point. It just simply is part of the facts.
Okay.
Now,
the shit got so cooked, and Chad knows about this because I hinted at it, okay? Because I was so mauled about it. It got so bad to a point after about.
Yeah, QT was subtweeting him and he was like spamming too. Where I'm from, we don't subtweet like cowards. Why did you invite me to your events 2 years in a row if you thought I was a woman hater? Why platforming? How does it make any sense? Despicable behavior from this joke of a person. Damn, X is walking on the destiny path. Oh no.
This house, and I thought I was gonna move in, and then people were moving out, being kicked out, feeling not included. I literally thought about buying a secondary house. Literally, I thought about buying 2 houses, so my brother wouldn't feel alienated and could still live here, and I would live in the other one. Literally, and then I thought about, okay, maybe I'll just sell this house and go back to LA and just forget about everything. I thought about all the possible options that would make me not choose. So the result that is currently happening is me choosing. It's why I'm not lying. I thought about all insane options, something that are millions of dollars of pricing out of not choosing. So we could have both. But I ended up having to choose. That's the reality of it.
Why they were so awful, I don't know. I know the events that made them awful to me. But the fact of the matter is, he is telling you what they did wrong, why he didn't agree with it. Or he's telling you that they did a lot of wrong and he didn't agree with it and he didn't like it and he hates it and he thinks it was awful. I don't think he's ever gonna deny that.
What would I?
You're right. He did say it was his fault and his family gave you the short end of the stick. Yep.
Okay, so we agree to that. That's a good thing. I don't get it. How did I misword that or say that that was wrong? I already said this.
xQc clip on streamers.
People always act like they're above somebody else or they're better and they hold themselves at a higher standard. But when shit goes down, the little rats all go to the cheese somehow. One way or the other, whether it's a nice way or the bad way, they all crawl back to the cheese like a bunch of fucking rat lords. Bitch ass hoes, man.
True.
I don't care. Rats everywhere, man. Little rodents, gerbils.
Stop at HTM here, and then I'm gonna go.
Boom. That's good. Okay, we agree.
Those who give up their freedom for their safety gain neither. People keep tolerating his disrespect and expect him to be safe from
Was
his
that a
actions
Jefferson
until
quote
they get
or
under
Okay,
fire.
okay.
I think that
I don't even want to get mad at you. Sammy, you're in the right. I really said it. I said I made wrong choices. I didn't approach things the right way. Sammy, I don't know what to tell you. Good content. You're right. This is good for channel. Yesterday, okay, I even on purpose didn't want to farm people, and I ended my stream after making a broad statement about this and moving on with my life. I made a broad statement yesterday. Easy. I take the blame. I take the fall. I move on. I try to protect you, and we chill. Boom. Donezo. I could have to stem and I go offline. And I did. I didn't farm it. And today, I booted up my stream. I didn't farm anything. I didn't even know any of this even happened. And I did a league tournament, and I was like, guys, we're done. I went to the bathroom. I looked. There was 5 threads, and a 3.5 hour rant about
I'm gonna
this.
be quite honest with everyone.
What am I to do?
Just actually, like, a moment of honesty from me is sometimes you think that.
Okay, hold on. I just want to be clear. Let me be clear. This whole stream she's doing is only in response to that 9.5 minute thing that xQc said, right? There wasn't another tweet or him posting somewhere or any shit like that, right? It's just in response to that one 9 or 10 minute stream? Holy shit. Okay, Jesus.
As a young couple, you can work through anything. And you think that these are the growing pains, and you think that this is part of maturing as a young adult. And then, like I said, at some point, there's just like, no, for me, there's no growing past this point.
Fair enough. That's what I
Young,
said.
Felix is 2 years younger than me. And when we first got together, I was like 24. You were not young. Yeah. You're right. I'm ancient. I'm so sorry. You're right. But I know, and a big reason why I gave him leniency with certain things that maybe I could have done better, but you think you're in love. You think that you're gonna figure things out. You think that maturity will come.
Jesus.
You think that accountability, responsibility, empathy will come, and then they don't.
Okay.
You're in love, you fight for somebody, you're loyal as fuck to somebody, and for you it's like, and this is the hard part about it, right? Because everyone's like what this person just said. Oh, like you saw the signs on the wall for everyone else, how could you expect yourself to be safe? Is basically what this person is saying, right? And for you it's like, yeah, the writing's all over the wall. You're right, it is there. But how much of it is written by other people? When you're loyal as fuck for somebody, when you're fucking in love with somebody, and you're in a loving relationship, so you think, with somebody, then what other people are saying, in a sense, doesn't penetrate as deep. Like, you don't think about it.
Okay, we were loyal and we fought for each other until the very end. Okay, that's why I said that our differences were irreparable and there was no coming back. Because at the very end, that was the breaking point. It's why there was no argument about us being together or not. We already knew.
There was him posting it all the chat and some tweets. I'm pretty sure Destiny chat doesn't know shit. Doesn't he confirm later in that call? Doesn't he? Well, I'm curious if the tweets, like, was he talking a lot or was he just like a little bit of vague posting? Because like, from what I heard from xQc, nothing that he said was making me think like, oh, Adept fucked up a lot. And like, I can usually sniff out like, okay, who's vague posting? who's blaming who, but like X didn't really leave like a big trail of breadcrumbs to go after. He made it really vague, sounded like some dumb shit with the family. It could have been that xQc fucked up and he didn't want to admit that. If anything, I might take that. But on Adept's stream, now it's sounding like there is a lot of fucky shit going on, that xQc was actually fucking up a lot. His family was like psychotic and crazy. Like that's kind of what it. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's, yeah. And he took 100% responsibility. I don't know if I agree with the he took 100% responsibility, because that can be like throwing yourself under the bus can be a way of like making yourself sound good. Like, guys, it was all my fault, blah, 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 blah. Okay, good luck.
Because we knew that was the point of no return, and it was done so. That's why I meant about this, is that it's a simple concept. It's boom, and that's
it's
it.
Boom.
But before that, we were always fighting each other, we were always loyal. Like,
and yeah,
what?
you can analyze their actions, but when someone is good at convincing, is how I'll put it. When someone is good at convincing, they'll convince you of all the reasons why those people deserved it.
Damn, she's making xQc sound like a fucking gaslighter
Sammy,
abuser,
you
dude.
don't jump on the call, to be honest. I don't like
Holy
this.
shit.
Comprehension is hard. Well, no way, you're lying. You said at the start, you assume you don't care what I said. People can't bait you. Well, it's not them baiting me. It's not, it's, wait.
Best
this is your
action to take
VOD.
in that moment. And then they start doing the same thing to you. And that is why my first reaction to everything, I was so fucking pissed. Because like I said, for me, it's a big scheme of like, oh, guys, please, you know, I'm the biggest streamer on the platform, but please just don't send any, hate or any heartache to my ex-girlfriend, guys. Like, please, like, man, I just really want to stand up for her. And I just really want you guys to see that, man, I just have so much love for her that I just completely went against our agreement.
I thought genuinely that it would be better, it'd be better this way. That I tank it than a death by 1,000 cuts. I thought people prying and being, yo, he doesn't follow you on Twitter anymore. Yo, this happened. Hey, he's on stream talking about other girls in a weird way. Hey, he's admiring another girl. Hey, he's hanging out with this girl playing this game. Hey, I thought it'd be easier this way. That you get a billion comments over months, if not years, of this fucking dog shit. I thought it was genuinely a decent call. Boom.
Like, please, just. My God.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny. Would you rather he didn't say for them to not send hate? At least he's attempting to rein in the fans. No. An attempt to rein in the fans is to not feed them information. That is how you attempt to rein in the hundreds of thousands of fans and the millions of followers on social media. That is how you rein in.
What happens if I date somebody else?
You don't publicize information that is none of their fucking business. You don't fucking do it.
Okay.
Hasan Malding on stream right now?
Okay.
Oh my God.
But LSF is going nuts on him about shit. He had to say something. He had to. Because LSF isn't wiping his fucking asshole clean. Oh my God.
They hate
all of the
me over
LSF
there.
viewers that are made up from all the other communities of other streamers.
They hate me over there, though.
Don't mix with him and don't like him.
They hate me over there.
The Reddit page that he could literally close and not fucking read, they're all against him while he has hundreds of thousands of views.
Oh no, hold on, fuck. We got Hasan going off. This is his chance. He's making his move. Dude, if he can axe xQc, the only person standing in his way for like King of LSF, that crowd, would be Mizkif. Be careful, Mizkif. This is like the golden Hasan-opportunity.
Show up to shit camp, and that the person who put that fucking event together, which is a very difficult thing to do, by the way, so shut the fuck up, you dummies in the chat who say things like, oh my God, you're doing this for fucking clout. Like, it's for you. It's for the content, okay? Showing people, streamers collaborating with one another is fucking content. When we do that, we're literally, especially people like myself, we're taking a fucking, we're cutting out on our contractual obligations and all this other shit, specifically so we can make better and cool.
What is he talking about?
To hang out with your friends behind the fucking scenes, not in front of cameras, okay? So just understand that. So like when she's doing that, yeah, there's a benefit for her too, certainly. But like it's also mostly for the fucking content itself. And it's really hard to pull shit like that off, okay? And I love QTcinderella. I respect her. And of course, I didn't like the way that xQc behaved in that situation. So I was going to call it out because I knew that no one else was going to fucking do it regardless.
God.
Let's be real.
What a brave warrior. He's so selfless.
A lot of people are understandably afraid of saying something about xQc. One, because
XQC, the
they
terrorist.
want to say nice things so that maybe his fans will also be their fans. And two, because they don't have a large enough community to fucking withstand the Juicer Brigade. Even if Felix doesn't fucking do it on his own and deliberately send his fucking fan base
Juicer terrorism.
People are still going to go there. We've known this since the fucking RP drama. We've known this is the Among Us drama. We've known this for every fucking time that xQc has ever had drama on LSF. People that call him out get fucking cumstered. He has a gigantic audience. He has 100,000 people, whatever he's doing drama shit. We knew it at Rust, okay? When he's covering things or when he's like blowing up over drama, even if there's like 1% or 2% of his audience, that's still literally larger than every other fucking community, okay? And like they're in here right now saying you jealous. No, man, why would I be fucking jealous of that? I already have a massive fucking community.
Massive cock.
I have a massive community. I have one of the largest political communities on the fucking planet. Why the fuck? I'm in an entirely different field than most of these other people, okay? That's crazy. I'm also one of the only people that, like, whenever I'm fucking discussing things that are not immediately about politics, like, people get mad at me for doing this.
God, he's such a hero, guys. He's so selfless.
I honestly respect you so much, though, because you're the only male that really calls out Felix ever. Like, a lot of people don't want to call him out because they don't want fucking a bunch of people coming up their asses and like calling them fucking, you know, shitty words. No one wants that. No one wants to fucking get that kind of hatred. Which is why calling you a clout chaser makes no sense. Wouldn't it be more beneficial to back xQc or stay neutral like other streamers? Exactly.
No.
Exactly. And QT herself didn't call xQc sexist. He said that talking with Adept, knowing full well that if you open up the floodgates, if you open Pandora's box, you're gonna have to address this. So you opened up Pandora's box. You said Adept and I broke up. It was on your fucking YouTube channel, okay? So then Adept goes live and talks about her side of the story so that she's not getting like mercilessly ripped apart. And then xQc goes live again and then addresses it, okay? And then Adept comes on and they're having a conversation. QT is basically saying, in that situation, having a gigantic misogynistic audience, which there are, of course, when you have a large audience like that, there's going to be plenty of misogynistic people in that audience, especially because we know that like xQc likes to keep juicers apolitical.
She had to talk about it for 3 hours, guys. Okay, let me finish
Oh
this.
my god. Oh my god. You're doing the same right now? No, I'm not. I pulled up the Reddit just to show you guys an example of how the hate that he wanted off of his back, where was it going to go to? To me. Period. The only reason you brought up my name is so that we could split the fucking cost. That's it. That's it.
Wait, what?
That is the only reason.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all. Guys, I don't agree. I know people will be understanding
Hasan,
that problems and
QTcinderella are in a secret competition to be the dumbest motherfucker on Twitch. Too bad Destiny is banned cause he would.
Lose peace be upon him.
Okay.
Dude, I don't think people were that bricked in the fucking head. People were decent about it. If you look at the comments yesterday on the thread, it was decent. People were decent. Nobody said, oh, well, it's her fault then. Nobody said that.
Perfect copy pasta, to be honest. Both molding.
At the end of the
it's
day,
so
Pepe
wild that you guys
always
could
wins
say
Destiny,
that
Pepe.
when you could see the very clear attempts from one person to not release any information at all whatsoever. One person who said, hey,
She
we're
said,
both
yes,
human beings
absolutely.
who don't fucking need
Wanna get
to
on the phone?
release anything, and him going, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh, guys.
Oh, I banned it back. Sorry. I misclicked.
On a whim, while she's
I misclicked.
not give her any heads up.
I'm banned.
And now you're releasing more information. Damn fucking right. Damn fucking right. I'm gonna stand
Sorry.
up for myself and not be once again the fucking better scapegoat for somebody who literally doesn't give a fuck about how what he is doing affects the people around him. Damn fucking right.
Okay.
Did he know you were streaming while he was leaking it? Most likely. Most likely, yeah.
I don't.
Does it matter? Well, it definitely puts me in a more vulnerable position, doesn't it? To be streaming versus being off stream. To be streaming with my own plan, my own agenda for the day, and then his much larger community to have now access to information that doesn't involve them whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I also
and then to
get
come over
ambushed
to my
as well,
stream
though.
and then to be able to, you know, to let me know. And then they're over here putting their little XQCLs like, oh, we're just here sending our love. We're here sending our love from our streamer XQCL. This is us sending our love.
One last Hasan clip. Jesus Christ, guys, we're never gonna finish this.
31 grown-ass man, edgelord. Exhibit content. Okay. Juicers is stealing DGG memes. DGG for life. You mad? DGG for life. You mad? Too basic for you or what? Is that too basic?
This one's for my bitch mom. You should never have taken away my Xbox.
Is he mad about that? He mad.
Love XQCL. XQCL. Here, I might as well put one too. There you go.
Okay.
Fucking stupid. I don't know. Apparently, I guess, did XQC recently change his Twitch name, right? Was it XQC Real Life Drama Farmer, or was it XQC OW, which is for Overwatch, which is because he plays video games and watches TikToks? Oh, that fuck, man. It must have been the first one. XQC IRL Drama Farmer. That's how he makes his living. Oh, I thought we were gameplay streamers. My bad. I forgot we had a relationship channel where this information is relevant to the success of our channels.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, my mistake.
Okay, fair
You're
enough,
right.
man. Okay,
guys,
man. Okay, bro.
we should have released
okay.
everything all along this whole time.
Okay.
I thought we were gameplay streamers, guys. That's my fucking bad, yo.
Okay.
My fuck. Shit. How did I get it so wrong? I was so backwards.
Okay, I kinda got clicked on this one.
Fuck.
Not wrong.
Put me in another position where I really hate a lot of the things that he's done. I think they're despicable. I think it's unfortunate. I think that he has once again put me in another position where it's like, he just, like I said, just has more of a pedestal for some of his viewers. Like, look, guys, God.
I mean, I don't mind.
See how
I mean,
mean my
like I said,
girlfriend is,
if she wants to debunk shit or sit down
like,
with
no,
them
I'm
wrong,
just
we
simply
can.
not.
You can call if you want.
Would have loved to just enjoy shit camp without having to be on the phone with you and having to text you between every event, every day, and tell you why things don't need to be publicized. Tell you why it's only going to affect my channel more than it's going to affect yours. Remind you that there was never any girl content before, so why does there need to be girl content now? Remind you that we don't do these things. We don't need to do these things. They never needed to be done.
Okay.
Have I ever done a sober stream? Have you been asking that? What was the stream that I did? The drunk high sober? Have you been asking that the whole time?
Okay.
Why are you leaking shit camp? Because this random, coincidental, accidental leak is just so incredibly coincidental. It just really is. I mean, I get it. It was leaked because he showed, you know, this or that. I get it. But it's like, man, like, geez, I wish, like, that just things were just so convenient like that all the time that you're saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks and days and days and days and days and hours and every moment. And then every time you can't help but to agree with why the information should not be released. And then, oh man, guys, like I just conveniently released the information at this exact moment. That's just such good news for me.
Is she accusing him of like doing it intentionally?
How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Fuck, someone asked me that earlier. I forgot.
I guess.
Okay, I mean, she wants to call. I'm okay with that.
Oh boy.
Hello? I can't hear you if you're talking. I can't hear you if you're talking. I'll just wait.
She has the same Discord. It's the callers. She's a tier 4. Oh no.
I mean, dude, it's fine. God, the way I see it is, if I said anything wrong and I have to be called out, I'm okay with that. We can discuss that. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not being weird or conniving. I'm not like fucking making a strat here. Like I don't care if she can debunk it and make the information more pure and more to the truth that I can because of whatever amount of things that I said wrong, whatever. Then that's good. I want the truth to be out there. I'm okay with that. Hello.
Okay, just first of all, why are you making it like this call was like something that I wanted? You wanted it.
Okay,
you literally
okay.
are saying like, oh, I mean, Sammy, like if you want to hop on a call, if you want.
She's in his chat typing, right?
Because I feel like
This isn't. I didn't want you to talk about any of this.
I understand.
At this time, at all.
Okay, Sammy.
None of it.
I fucked
and
up.
And now, even worse, you're breaking down the VOD of when I found out. You're breaking it down word for word, analyzing every single fucking line, and you're walking through with chat in ways that are not even related to you. I am talking to chat. I'm saying things to chat, answering questions to the chat.
What is she saying?
Right?
Yes.
Which is what you put me through, correct? That's the storm you started, correct?
Okay. I worded things in a way.
I'm not
She was
done.
that
talking
there
on
was
stream
no
for
dialogue
3.5
needed
hours.
Past that
I'm
point.
not done.
Nobody had questions.
No, but there is dialogue needed past that point. But
Okay.
I told you this. I said don't start it. Don't take it to stream because our channels don't rely on you talking about it.
I understand.
Can we get to the original point that I'm talking about?
Which one?
How you are framing all of this in
Okay.
your stream currently.
Yes. Can I talk about it for like a minute? Can I?
I wasn't finished. You're not
Okay.
acknowledging my point. This is the storm
Oh,
that
man.
you started, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
And so
I
what
agree.
I'm saying is I had to deal with that live on my channel,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so it put me in a position where there's a lot of shit going in and out of the fucking chat. And I'm responding to things that they're saying and you're sitting there and you're going, "What? What is she even saying? Isn't it a good thing that we agree then?" Like you were framing it in such a manipulative way. It's disgusting to watch.
Can I talk?
I am watching this shit genuinely disgusted.
Can I talk?
Nope.
Yeah, yes, I'm done speaking. Like,
Okay.
why do you get upset that I wanted to finish my point?
No, it's not because of that. Because
never mind.
you asked me a question.
Damn,
and
she
I thought I
is
was
very
gonna
aggressive.
Answer, and yes, you didn't make a statement, and I don't even know what the question was anymore. Because I had a genuine
The
thing to say
question
about
was, it was your thing. It was your storm that you started.
Yes,
That it was
I
you
agree.
who started the storm. So I got put in a position where I had to talk about it.
I understand it. Okay. I was caught in my own storm. And I thought we could reach to a point where if I said the right things, we could get out of that alive, right? Without this explosion. I also had a lot of questions in comments, on the forums, whatever. And there's a lot of people saying a bunch
But not about our relationship.
But I shut it down. But I think wording things in a way that didn't need an escalation. There was no next step. Nobody on
Not
this
to be
side of
mean,
Orange
but she's
had
not pretty enough to act like this.
Chill. Incel comment.
had crazy theories. It was like a period. It's like, okay, yeah,
They already did.
it was period. It was okay. Well, I mean, he fucked up. It's his fault. There's a breakup. It's tough, and a story, and it just kind of ends there, right? So I don't think there's like a next step needed.
No.
But you're going through the million steps.
You are dictating that though. And the thing is that by dictating that, what you are doing is minimizing the storm you created. The storm you caused for me and my shit.
I made a call. I made a tough call, right? That was to give it a one break and take accountability for that and take the blame so that we wouldn't fucking die by small fire over months. I said, I think it's a good idea.
And we weren't
if
going to.
If I just cut it right there because I'm tanking so much for so fucking long, weeks of tanking dog shit. I just approach it the right way and I end it there in a way that I take the blame. I take the blame. I take the downfall. And then nobody has questions because he's wrong. And then boom, we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did this storm for you start for you? What were the actions that led up to you starting this storm that has started for you? Before you mention anything about our breakup.
Fair enough. I guess.
No, what were they?
I'm going through that. I said fair enough. That's a good point. It's a good question. I guess me not going, which is my fault.
I want to warm up food real quick. 1 second. Juicy.
is the biggest starting point, right?
Okay.
And then my very best friends that are very close to me that
Screw that
have my
chatter.
back.
She's beautiful, and we love all women here.
Would
You and Hasan are close?
I'm wording the. Can I not go to my skit? I'm doing a skit right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. What I'm saying is that me not going is the biggest thing that makes this, right. Not going was the big problem, but then my good close friends seeing the worst in me and worsening things and spreading out lies of why I'm not going, like, oh, he says it's gonna be bad or he's gonna make it bad or whatever, and everybody saying some dog shit and then having a bunch of chunk of people against me, and then other people piling on. Miz piling on. I mean, it wasn't his fault. Sorry about that. He was talking about something else. And then sort of talking about it. Misunderstanding. But still, there's a lot of people. Now Reddit, especially with all the Gamba shit, people pointing at the wrong direction every time. It's a lot to take in, like over and over again. Like it's a genuine, big input. And if you're not willing to agree that the input is massive and holding on over my back over the span of weeks, if not months, according to your timeline, is difficult. And I found my way out, and then I went through that in a responsible, analytical way, and I tried to do my best, and I think I still did my best looking back at it.
And here's why I disagree.
Okay.
Because the responsible, mature way was us talking about it in private. The way that we did consistently through shit camp, before shit camp, after shit camp, yesterday, 2 days ago,
that was on
3
fire.
days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, we had agreements that you're right. Everything that you were worried about is a term you like to use a lot. Whataboutism. It's a term you use all the time.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say whataboutism. I didn't say what about. What about what? I didn't say what about.
I did.
Okay.
I said, we talked about this on the phone. You were there. We
Notice this means that he was calling her every single day, asking her to help, blah, 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 maybe? I don't know.
We had these conversations many times.
What does the count room drop attendant do at a casino? I have no fucking idea. A drop attendant sounds like somebody that's picking up the boxes of chips from all the tables and then doing a drop at the cashier. That's what it sounds like, but...
Felix?
Yes?
The things you're talking about are whataboutisms, is what I told you. And you were like, okay, you're right. I agree. These don't need to be said. You're right. These are not beneficial to my channel, and especially not your channel.
I agree. And
we don't need to talk about any of this stuff. We don't.
Okay, RTBA really wants us to read this. No, he didn't let me. I found out from that post. I found out that same post everyone else. I was mad too because he promised he'd tell me.
Need to announce the breakup. The breakup is irrelevant to the channels, to the content we make. The breakup is irrelevant, and you agreed to this many times.
Okay.
So after you got yourself into the shitstorm, which you acknowledge is one because you didn't go to the event, and the part that you keep skimming over, which I'm genuinely confused about. So I guess since you're here, why don't we just talk about it?
Sammy,
I
cannot talk about the first point. Why are we jumping points when I'm not even done with the first one?
Like what?
The fact that yes, I agree. Maybe I shouldn't have talked about it, and that makes a very good point. But some of these things, they seep through the cracks and they end up being annoying and over our heads, okay? It's a thing that happened and is happening. I want to get past that point. I want to get out of that. You understand? I want to get out of that zone.
That had nothing to do with me, though. That's what I don't understand. And the thing is, you're not even taking acknowledgement for the things that you did say. Like just
you're right.
now.
I did concede my points. I did concede to you that we shouldn't talk about it. I did concede. A lot of times, I had my personal problem, and you know for a fact that I was getting pressured every day. I told you. Every day I tell you, man, everybody's against me. This is kind of weird. And every day I told you, yeah. And the Reddit's are fucking molding. Everybody's molding.
Yes, every day you agreed it back up.
You agreed that the pressure was insane. over and over again, and I kept telling you. So
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't agree that the pressure was insane.
I still told you though.
Yes, you told me about it, but
Okay.
don't say that we made like other agreements. Like,
Okay, no. Whether you agree or not that the pressure was a lot on me, I still told you there was a lot of pressure. Like, I wasn't. I'm not lying about it. Okay. So I told you. I was conceding the points to you. Okay. And like, yeah, maybe she's right. Maybe I can do this. And there came to a point where I just couldn't. And yesterday I reached that point, and I went and did things to the best of my ability to have it out, to get past it, and to protect you. And I did the best that I could.
No, you didn't. The best that you could have done was handle this privately
and
like
take more.
an adult.
And take more.
Like an adult.
And
handle
take more.
it privately.
And keep. What is it to handle privately?
You are
you're
taking
done.
from actions of your own doing. They had nothing to do with our relationship or our breakup. You started things with Miss Kiff on your own vengeance, your own agenda.
That was the point.
Had nothing to do with me. But that is the snowball of the criticisms
Miz was talking
that you were
about the
getting.
charity events, not shit camp. It was different. I was wrong about that.
Exactly. And then
Well, I didn't.
But what
I
I'm
didn't
saying
compute
is that is why you are at the center of so much right now, because you did bring down the hype of shit camp. You could have not gone. You did not go. But to bring down the hype beforehand is why so many people were irritated with you and what you were doing. That has nothing to do with me when you are bringing down the hype based off of Soda not going, based off of your friends and the dynamic not being there for you. That was all with you.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with me.
I could have done better. I could have done better. Yes, you're right. I fucked up. I could have done better.
Okay.
I would take accountability for that.
Okay.
I fucked up. I should have went to the event. You are correct. I should have went. I fucked up. That's my fault.
But the point of what I'm saying is this is what brought you under criticism to begin with. Not anything to do with us or our relationship. The very beginning of all of it was you bringing down the hype and people being kind of sad about that, having their feelings kind of hurt that you would do that to the event that we're all going to.
Yes.
Yes. So that was something you brought on to your own self. I had nothing to do with it. I was not a part of that.
Okay.
Okay. Then you go on and you get in a battle with Ms. Kiff. And then you're now under scrutiny for the way that you are like
it was Hasan and
Ms.
Soda.
Kiff based off what you're standing on as well.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything. It was the topic. It was
yes,
Hasan and Soda.
No, because what you're talking about is the pressures that you're under as a whole, right?
Yes.
That's what you've been talking about.
Yes.
So what was there not criticism and a spotlight you were under from the things that you did with Miss
Yes, but that did not add on to that. They're just part of it. It's just part of life. Yes, there are things that I'm fully accountable for, and there are things that I'm less accountable for. I for a fact, made moves that I did, and maybe that are bad, that I fucked myself, right? And I have to deal with the consequences. And me using the pressure as an excuse is cowardly. That's not what I'm doing. I mean, the things... What? That's true.
Isn't it?
No.
Is that not what you did?
What are you talking about?
You said that the reason you had to leak it was because the pressure was too much.
Yeah, from the things that were not self-inflicted. From the things that were not self-inflicted.
Okay. Hasan's tweets, right, is what you're talking about. That's when Hasan criticized you, or what else happened with Hasan?
Yeah, I mean, just Hasan had easy cookie points, and I know how good he is at getting a free fucking apple when he can, right? When it's in reach, and he went for it. He just said that, I was not only not going, and when I should have been going, but I also said on stream and I said publicly that the event was going to be bad, and it's why I didn't go. And I never said that. And that was him, a way for him to farm free clout and free internet points, and it fucked me over. And everybody jumped on the train about that, and it added gamble into that, and it started filling all the boxes that all stacked against me, all these assumptions and shit, everything stacked against me. And yes, that was pressure. That was not self-inflicted. That was not my fault. It was not self-inflicted. That ended up being purposeful dog shit against me. And these pressures, they add up. These are things that stack against me. And what do we do about that? At one point, it's upsetting. I have to find a way out.
Exactly. A way out, a scapegoat. And that is exactly what you
Not what I
used
said.
everything for.
Okay, don't be like that.
That is what you just said.
Don't be like that. A way out isn't a
Okay,
scapegoat.
okay.
You jump.
I'm not gonna do this in front of your stream where, again...
Well, don't say
you
that
were
then.
victimizing yourself. You were victimizing yourself to your stream.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't a victim of anything then. You know what, dude? Hasan is a good guy, and he said that because he loves me. He's such a good guy. He threw me under the bus in front of all the internet that was ready. All the fucking people that are starving for drama. All the people that are, all the zombies looking for a good fresh brain,
Just
right?
like you did.
He
Just like you did
threw
with
them
our
a
very
bone,
personal
right?
breakup.
But he's
Just
a good
like
guy
you
for
did
it.
with our very
He's a good.
personal breakup. Just like you did. A 4.5-year relationship, real fucking nasty events that led to a breakup, just like you did.
And I still found a way to make myself accountable and my family. I threw everybody and myself under the bus so you could at least, in this negative situation, not look like the bad guy. And then, you know what? You didn't until this happened. And now things are starting exploding.
So now people get to criticize me as the bad guy because I didn't want you to handle this the way you were doing it. Using your audience to make you feel better, to validate the things that you are doing, like this whole stream right now, like this whole call right now, what you are doing right now, I didn't want any of this to happen. And I stood up for myself. I was blindsided in the middle of my stream because of...
I can kind of understand Adep's complaints. Adep basically feels like she and some personal drama got dragged into a whole bunch of shit because of some drama that xQc started that had nothing to do with her. So I'm a little sympathetic. But I don't know why she felt like she had to do a 3.5-hour response stream to it. That's like the one thing that I don't understand. It feels like she took a situation where I'm like, yeah, I can totally understand you being aggravated. Makes sense, 100%. But then she took that situation and then she turned it up to like an 11. I don't know why.
Of course, your shit came flooding in when I'm trying to play video games, right? On my video game channel.
Oh, so now you're scapegoating them the same way. Also, now you're scapegoating.
No,
You're
I'm not
that...
scapegoating.
Okay,
Wrong.
then what is it then?
I defended my fucking self from the shit you brought me into.
And I defended my shit.
You directly brought me into that.
I defended myself and the shit that I got brought into. That was not self-inflicted. That wasn't...
It had nothing to do with me, though. I didn't put you in those situations. I did not put you in the situation with Hasan. I did not put you in the situation with Soda. I did not put you in the situation with QTcinderella. I did not put you in any situation with Ludwig. I did not do those things.
It's still relevant, Simi. Life happens. Shit happens. Things that happen that are not from you are still relevant.
Hi, Steven, it's me,
the
Little
whole,
Big
the
Bro
whole
and
thing.
Big Sis are fighting. Can I stay with
it's
you,
the
Uncle
whole
Steven?
ball.
Stepdad for
It's
Sen,
part of
take
it.
me in as
Don't
fellow
be like
Sisters.
what?
It's so...
It's relevant.
It's so bad because you are acting to... Remember all the times that you say like, oh, it's fine. I can handle this. I can handle all of this. Your breakup did not cause the criticisms and the fucking outlash that you got. Your...
Do you think the long-ass response was preemptive protection against a future juice or blowback? No, it just seemed like she really wanted to vent about a lot of relationship stuff. Why did you link me this video? Big tech is...
I'm not done covering him. And what I also said is that he's likely to lose his second channel. And I was right. What I said and...
Okay, don't care.
Breakup did not cause those things. Your repeated behaviors, your actions caused all of that. The breakup was the better scapegoat, and you admitted this multiple times.
I agree. Okay? I genuinely agree with you. It was just one other thing, and I'm sorry if I worded it in a way that looked like I negotiated again because of that, like as the main culprit. It was a part of the reasons why it happened like that, right? It was even a slim part. It was still part of it, and yes, me saying it like that, I don't think anybody thought it was, oh my God, oh then we have to go after Sammy. It doesn't affect you that way. It did not. And the fact that you are portraying it like it is, no, it did not. No, it did not.
Yes, it did. You don't dictate what your fucking wild fucking bees did for the queen bee. That is what they did. It is already what was happening. Yes.
I didn't see a single comment that made that reality.
Oh, so you didn't see it, so it's not a reality. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that.
So you're saying that people blamed you for me not going? The people that went hard on you?
People were already blaming me for you not going because of the subtle hints you were dropping.
But they did not know. But nobody knew. But nobody knew though. Nobody knew though.
Exactly. And you could have let people speculate, and you could have kept our personal lives private, and you could have been mature about all this, and instead you were not.
Speculate while I tank hate for how long? How long do I have to fucking take this shit? And
So why did you need me to tank the hate with you though? Why did you need me there for that?
I did not. It's a separate issue.
Dissect my
It's
VOD.
a separate issue.
You went and you leaked everything. Now you're dissecting my VOD.
Well, he has to go after the
every
VOD now
single
because
word for
of
word
course, you did
thing
a
that I'm
huge fucking
saying,
stream.
And like fucking being upset at me for the situation you put me in.
Okay, Sammy, you know how bad it got, okay? And the things I took accountability for the things that went bad at my house in the incidents, right? Even though these are my faults, I said my family was crazy. I threw my family under the bus and said, yes, my family fucked up. They gave me the short end of the stick. They fucked up. Everybody knew for a fact that I said, my family fucked up, okay? I fucked up. I didn't lead us in the correct way. I fucked it, okay? And it was my fault. And just to make sure people would think and know that it's not you and you were part of that, even though you're involved in it because you were a couple or whatever, right? That it wasn't your fault. And I made that very clear. And you know for a fact it was in good faith and it was to the best of my ability. And you acting like it wasn't is ridiculous.
I don't know that because
it's ridiculous.
in private you agreed to completely different circumstances. In private you acknowledge how this is not beneficial for any of us. Neither of us. Not for our streams,
want
not
to
for
move
our
on with my
mental health,
life.
not for our life. You acknowledge in private that this is not a good thing to be doing what you are doing right now. It is
Until
wrong.
the pressure got too much. I agree. I conceded to you a lot of points, and yes, I made you think that way. I didn't lead you on purpose. I'm sorry for doing that, okay? But that's not how it happened. I didn't just say, oh, I'm gonna go against Sammy and say, fucking just leak it all against her. It was like I want to be free. I don't want to have so much garbage on my mind and so many clouds above me. And I can't breathe. You know how I am.
We could have talked about that. We could have talked about it further. But instead,
Sammy,
you took it upon... No, we didn't. After more things blew up and more shit came out, you're saying, oh, Soda then started... Don't roll... Turn off your camera or something, because you are rolling your eyes. It's so disgusting. It's so
Why is
disgusting
she watching?
You're putting me in a situation where I have to try and reel you in from everything you're doing right now. It's disgusting.
Okay.
You need to stop.
Sorry,
you are not a victim in all of this. You are fine. Like, it's wild to me. You brought me into this situation. You made me have to defend myself and what I'm going through. You made me have to be on this call right now in order to try and get all of this madness to stop. And it's not stopping. It's only getting worse.
It's okay. Sammy. Okay.
No, don't talk. Don't patronize me right now. Stop it.
You know this is how I talk to you.
No.
Sammy, you know how
exactly. And you
know how I communicate
exactly
with you.
How you are. Stop right now.
Okay.
Stop right now.
Okay. Well, I felt bad. Sorry. Okay.
Stop. Oh, stop.
The point wasn't to blindside you.
Stop villainizing me in front of your community. Stop.
How is he villainizing her?
So I can't talk.
Stop. Please. No, you can. You can. But what I'm saying is we could have had further conversations. We could have talked more about releasing it in a healthy, public way to make you feel better. We were having open, honest, private discussions that did not include your audience, your chat.
I mean, we were not on good standings, and this was not gonna.
Yes, we were. We have been texting and talking.
It's been tough,
and
though.
It has been.
I didn't see a way out of it.
All right, I've heard enough. Time for the ruling. I'm gonna say in the wrong 100%. is none other than Adept. In her tone. Only in her tone. I think that her complaint is 100% legitimate. I think she just is really bad at voicing it. So if I'm to understand all of Adept's complaint here, I think it's actually perfectly reasonable. And I think her complaint is that, listen, if you wanted to put out that we're gonna break up or that we're broken up, if you wanna do that, at the very least, you have to communicate that with me first. We're talking every day, like we're on okay terms. Like if you wanna go public with stuff, just say like, hey, I need to talk about this public, and then we can figure out from there what we're gonna do. But it seems like she was under the impression the whole time that they were gonna keep things private, whether you agree or disagree with that. xQc had asked her this multiple times. It doesn't sound, I don't believe that. I don't believe it, and I don't think that's true. Unless somebody can link me some clear evidence of that. It sounds like he might have vaguely alluded to it, but I don't think he ever was like clear, like, I'm gonna go live with this tonight or something, except he might have spammed that to her like right before he did it. Yeah, I think Adept has like a legitimate complaint, but she's just expressing it like in the most dog shit way possible, and she sounds like really overbearing when she is expressing it. But that's my ruling thus far. We've got 15 minutes left. Good luck.
Exactly.
I didn't see a way out. I didn't see a way out.
As a scapegoat without my permission, without consulting me, without recognition
Good job, Destiny.
for how it would
You're below
hurt and
Hasan on the
affect
tier list now. xQc, Hasan arc back in sway.
me. It's so wrong.
I did
and now you're
my
victimizing
best.
yourself in front of all these people. It's so weird. Please, you need to stop.
Okay.
You really need to stop.
Okay, can I speak something now?
Of course. Don't play stupid with me like I'm not
Okay,
letting you talk.
I'm genuinely-
You have got to
She
talk.
keeps, I don't know why she keeps doing this where he's like, can I talk now? And she's like, I'm letting you talk. It's like, okay, well, no. It's like, wait, okay, you're not letting me talk. She's done this like 5 times, I think.
I'm genuinely not playing it like that. That's just not what I'm doing. So you know how I communicate with you, and you know how I am. You please don't act like you don't know what kind of person I am. You know that I hate having trash on my mind, and I can't breathe. Well, even if it's really bad, it's something really bad I have to say that I did or that happened. Getting it out is a part of me moving on. It's part of the process before I get to heal and move forward in my life. Okay, and I didn't see a possible outcome where I'd be able to fucking get that out at one point to start getting new options and moving on. I didn't think it would happen with the way that things were going. I didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see a fucking way out. You know what I did at that point? I made a way out. End of story. I don't know why you're mad at me. I tried to protect you on my way out, and I did. And I did protect you, and I tried to show you in a good light.
No, you didn't. No, the way that, see, and it's weird that you have this false nobleness. Like, I am so noble and honorable for what I did to you by leaking against your best interests, against our agreements as humans, as adult couple, being like, yeah, we had this agreement that for our personal lives, this is the best thing we could do is not leak anything. You did not protect me. You did not keep me protected. It's so odd that you feel like you really did an honorable thing with what you did.
I blamed myself. I blamed myself. I blamed myself for everything. I blamed myself for everything.
Regardless. I understand how you feel. I know that I know what you are currently doing. I'm not okay with it.
Okay, then we stop it. I brought you.
Yes,
you did 3 hours of talking, and you throw bombshells for 3 hours.
No,
after
I
do things
I
the
did
right way.
not talk about anything you already had not talked about.
You called my family psycho, crazy, conniving ass crack.
You did that too.
I said my family is cooked.
You said it on your own stream, and no, you said they're bonkers. They're absolutely berserk. You
call them psychos.
It's a bit different when she does it. It's a lot different when she does it.
Yes, because you already said it.
Being a psycho, being crazy is different. You're crazy. I'm crazy. We're not psychos.
You said this about your own family. You need to stop. But listen.
I don't know if I'm like triggered or something, or if I don't know why I have this triggered. Every time I hear her say you need to stop, it's actually like setting me off. It actually like really fucking bothers me. I don't know why. I don't know where I must have heard this before when I was fighting with somebody or something. But when I
Real
like the
question
combination
is,
of like
did he go
her
against the
screaming at
top
him.
guidelines? Do you have any obligation to adhere to terms like this once a relationship is over?
If you're a decent person, probably. Her like deciding to come on and having this conversation publicly, her doing the 3.5 hour stream. Every time she says that, like, you need to stop, you need to stop, you need to stop, over and over again, is like triggering the fuck out of me.
I did not go further into detail. And what you're saying right now,
You did.
I just don't think, no, I didn't. And I don't think I can handle what it is that you're saying right now, because you're saying that you need to get everything out on your chest and even all the bad things that you
That's
did.
what you
just
did.
have to tell stream all the time. You have to confess to them all the time. There's so much that they don't know. And what you're saying is actually triggering me, because I know that there are instances that you swear just are not real life, didn't happen. So I am leaving the call. Listen, I really wish you would stop doing what you're doing.
Okay,
it's
like
wrong.
I said, now that you're not okay with it, well,
really gross.
Okay, but I didn't get.
I would like you to stop.
I didn't get that leeway last night. Whenever you were above and beyond, I kept things wrapped up.
Did you reach out to me? Did you reach out to me?
What are you talking about? Wait, I was sleeping.
I
It
reached out
was
to you.
6
That's
a.m.
why I'm here on this call right now.
It was 6 a.m. I only called you so you could explain.
Did you
if
reach
I
out to me before? Did you reach out to me before you leaked everything?
Sammy, we have talked about that. At one point, I was going to talk about this shit.
No, we didn't. No, we did not.
I asked.
We agreed. No announcements. We agreed. No announcements.
Like I said,
Please stop acting like we agreed that this is going to be something you could announce.
I conceded to you that I wouldn't when things weren't that hard, but you knew they were hard because I kept telling you. You understand that? That things change and get harder.
And we kept talking and we kept making agreements where we were on the same page. I really need you to stop victimizing yourself.
I snapped and wanted to move on.
You made agreements. You didn't keep our personal lives private, and now all of this is a result of that.
Okay. These are things that were going to happen, and you know what? 100%. It's like I said, a death by 1,000 cuts. I didn't want to go through that. I wanted to be free and do the things that I want to do, and just not think about this shit, and not have a cloud above my head every day. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you know that. You know, it's hard for me to keep things wrapped up all the time. I can't do it. There are things that I've kept under wraps for what? For
it has
for
come
years.
to my attention that he thinks it pet.
Sometimes
so now I
it's
present
hardcore.
you a
It's
list.
too much.
Fish 2, happy
I can't go every day and just say
Nackage, especially Amulistan 3, Cassius, Magic Diagram.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in a couple. I'm happy at home. Everything's chilling. Yeah. My whole family's chilling. Everybody's chilling. Sammy's chilling at home. No, we're not. We're separated. It's fucking hard. And if you want to go into detail about how it happened, I don't mind. You leaked a bunch of stuff about how it happened on the last day. It was a disaster. Okay, but we both agreed.
Didn't. I did not even close.
You would leak and it happened.
And I did not leak even close to what really happened. Not even close.
You leaked the kitchen incident.
Stop with this narrative. Yes, the kitchen incident was relevant to our breakup circumstances. You need to stop acting like I went and I dropped these bombshells.
That was pretty bomb though, because you didn't have to go there.
No, it didn't. No, what did I say? What did I say? That there were a lot of attacks on
person
me.
A, person B, my family did that. When you're misrepresenting a lot of things that happened.
And I didn't say anything.
I was ready to lie on
anything that they actually said.
Sammy,
I did not say
I was ready
any of the shit that they actually said. I kept it all extremely vague. I did not give details about what they said at all. Don't
It's not fair.
falsify things. It is not fair. That's why you should have kept everything private, because it's not fair.
I made things
That's why
clear.
everything should have kept private.
I made things clear.
He didn't really make
while
it clear.
taking the blame. I even lied a little bit, taking even more hatred on me, saying it's more my fault than it actually was.
He's making himself sound kind of like a hero.
And you with leaking the kitchen incident and while misrepresenting it, I don't know why you're doing that.
I didn't misrepresent it at all. I did not misrepresent anything. I didn't give details to what was said at all.
But you understand.
None of it.
Okay, I agree. Okay, fair enough. Can we just calm now? Okay, I get it. But the kitchen incident, you both agree with me that was the turning point and that was a breaking point of all things, and we knew it was done, right?
Yes.
It was done.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a good thing that we agree on that. From that point on, remember when we both looked at each other and we knew it was done and we knew we were gonna.
Oh my God. Stop going in. There was so much more that happened after 2. You need to stop. You really need to stop.
Fair enough.
I am so tired of you using this as content, using it to gain brownie points, from stream.
I
from
talked
chat,
for
from
10
Reddit.
minutes and turned my
Yes,
stream off, and I tanked I
went
blamed
against
myself.
our agreements.
You talked about it for
You
3
went
hours,
against our
blaming
private
everybody else.
conversations.
You fucked me
leaked
for 3
personal
hours.
Information. No, I did not.
I fucked
did
myself
not
for 20
talk
minutes,
about-
and you fucked me for 3
No, no, no.
hours.
You
How was that fair?
No, not true. You typed it in your offline chat. You tweeted about it. You talked to.
I tanked every time.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I tanked the hate every time.
You were leaking small. The way that you talked about it on stream multiple times. You multiple times talked about it on your stream, leaking small things here and there. I am finally just confirming the things you talked about. I did not fuck you over for 3 hours. I didn't go into detail. I didn't go into specifics. I didn't leak the history of our relationship. I didn't do any of that.
Did xQc do any of that?
So much that I have not said and that I will not say yet. I don't know if I want to talk about
okay,
that.
What is this? Am I being threatened now?
No, absolutely not. You threatened me all week long.
That is not what I did.
You
I
threatened me all
said
week
I
long,
need to get my
but
heart
if
off my
I didn't
sleeve.
respond to your messages.
I said I need
you
to.
were gonna. Sam, you need
I
to
didn't
respond
prevent you.
right now.
I said I need to get
you need to
I need to
respond
say.
right
I
now
said
if you don't want me to leak.
I want to be.
Respond right now if you don't want me to leak. You said that multiple times. You said it multiple times to me. I need to respond now because you can't handle it. And so what would I do? I would have to immediately message back, hold on for our personal lives to not be leaked all over the internet.
It's okay.
I had to call you. I had to sit on calls. I had to message you. I had to reason with you. I had to try and get people to support you in a way to make you understand that you need to calm down.
Okay, let's end call. Sammy, this is getting heavy. I thought we could do this in a less heavy way. It's getting heavy. You know that. Okay.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I am not threatening you.
Okay.
You threatened me.
Okay.
All week long.
Okay,
I tried to bring down the tensions.
Sammy, you need to be careful with the words that you use.
I tried to resonate with you.
Sammy.
You brought up the word threatened. You brought that word into this discussion.
I mean,
that was you.
Her phrasing there sounded really bad.
Telling you.
I am not talking about our history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sammy, me saying it, that I was going to say that I'm single, and then just say I'm moving on. Wasn't like a threat for a threat to happen.
What you were willing to. That is not what you were trying to say, though. You were trying to use everything as a scapegoat. You wanted to use our personal lives as the better scapegoat. It is simply what you acknowledge you were gonna do.
Well, it's part of the reason.
Several times.
Okay, but it's generally part of the reason, though, and you know it is. Our problems and problems at home.
Oh my God.
Sammy.
You have a track record of all of this. That is why you had so much fucking criticism around everything.
Yes, I deserve the hate because I don't show up to events. I understand that. Okay, and if I thought it was since it was part of the reason, if I use that as a way to fucking get things off my chest and move on my life, okay, I did. I can take that. Okay, I'm evil. I use that to say that we're not together anymore, so I can move on my life. Okay,
oh my God.
Is that what you want me to say?
Stop saying it in a way that is just catering to your chat.
I don't care about chat about this.
Yes, you do, or you wouldn't be streaming any of it. None of it would have needed to be leaked.
Says you.
I mean, she streamed for.
Says you.
You did. I did not leak any of this. You did.
Sammy, 3 hours and a half of a blasting.
No, it wasn't. You have not watched the whole 3 hours. You haven't watched it.
I'm 50 minutes in and you are blasting me to a crisp.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
You called me a TikTok React Andy. That's blasting.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not. You were manipulating that because even when you said it was true. Okay, listen. You need to stop going further. You need to stop. You're saying you want to end the call. You're saying this and that. What I said is we are not real life drama farmer.
I mean,
Twitch
we are now after 3 hours.
I have to do this shit because you don't stop.
She didn't have to stream for so long. I don't know why.
I have to keep going down the rabbit hole with you because you
She doesn't
will
have
not
to keep
stop.
going.
I did not put things in a way that wanted you to react or to
For
do anything.
3 hours.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I didn't.
You did.
I tanked the hate. I tanked it.
It's our private lives. It's our private lives, and you announced
It's not
it
private.
on your own
It's
in
not
order
private.
to get brownie points. It was private. How could you say our relationship was not private?
I mean, everybody publicly knew you were dating.
It wasn't private. What are you talking about private?
The intricacies of any relationship
The intricacies
that's not
might be,
broadcasted online for everyone to know about is private.
It's why I took the blame.
There's no way you think
that the
intricacies of our relationship should not be private information. There's no way that you think that it's not private.
I said.
You actually think this is
Sammy,
public information that people are entitled to?
Okay. If I say, oh, we're not together when we broke up, and I say it's my fault and it's all on me, how is that a problem for you?
Because
it's my fault.
She streams directly after this convo and farms down for at least another hour or two. Does she actually stream after this for another hour or two and talks about this? Is that true? Because if so, that's pretty wacky. If that's true.
Please, my fault.
You bring me into a spotlight. You bring me into your storm that I didn't want a part of.
Well, I'm human. I'm human too.
To be part of. I had nothing to do with the criticism you got for everything you did.
I agree.
You created lots of little storms for yourself with your actions.
Agreed.
You did not need to rope me into this. You did not need to open my stream and do what you were doing right now. You did not need to have this call on your stream right now.
Sammy, you boiled me for 3 hours, man. I took the blame for 10 minutes.
I did not boil you for 3 hours.
You're
I
boiling
didn't talk
me,
about
man.
anything specific. I did not talk about specifics with you. I did not.
So you tell me that this
All I
you did this in a way that I wouldn't get hate. Sammy,
I feel like xQc's got a little gaslit here. Like the combination of like, I didn't do this, and then crying when he says you kind of did, and then it feels a little shitty.
There's 8 threads.
All I talked about.
There's thousands of comments that are against Maldi and me.
That are against me. No
shot.
Listen, all I wanted was privacy. I gave you privacy. I gave our relationship as much privacy as I could. Things weren't easy. I wanted this last bit of privacy from you. You understood that. You knew that. You opened the fucking gates.
And you
when
you knew
went against
that you knew for a fact. I want to be private to a point, and you knew for a fact that there was a coming time where we have to cut the bread somehow. You knew that I've always wanted, when things are moving on, to move on. You know how I am. Okay, I don't cut it halfway. I have to go all the way. I don't like having things above my head all fucking day.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you. You are not a victim. Stop victimizing yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I'll stop reacting to this. Jesus. Okay, well that got heavy.
A guy saying he's single/in a relationship.
Okay, people didn't get context.
Just fuck. Sorry,
people
he said he's
that
single.
did not get context ahead of time. Okay, motherfuckers. Okay, where you just get mad at me and throw me under the bus for no reason, all over the internet for like a bunch of bitches. Okay, the only reason I made this call in the first place, I was on my own. I was watching the thing that she said. Okay, the only reason I made the call is that she seemed like she was uncomfortable. And she thought that I was misrepresenting the things. So I thought I would give her a chance to debunk the things on the fly, right? And to make sure that she's comfortable with the things that I said in the conclusions. I didn't bait her or bait anybody for content or do some dumb shit. I was already watching this shit. Yeah, for content, you can say, yeah, that wasn't for content. No, for clarification. But then I only made the call to clarify so she wouldn't be misrepresented and I wouldn't lie about her on accident, or by misrecalling, or by being disingenuous. It's the only reason why I made the call in the first place, and everybody knows this. And I made the call, and that's how it ended. It ended up being too heavy. Okay, so be it. Now we can move on. Boom, done. Anything else?
Jeez.
xQc creates vertical relationships and believes his value is based off his viewership, and then in return treats people like cogs to increase that or decrease that value. I know. And it's a really cynical and up way to do shit.
Oh my god, that's Ludwig. Oh, Ludwig is one of the biggest discrepancy when he's in like dick suck mode versus when he's being normal. Like, I expect dipshits to suck off Hasan because they're looking for clout. But it hurts when I see Ludwig do it because Ludwig is legitimately, outside of when he's caught in Hasan's dick suck orbit, Ludwig is actually a pretty smart dude. Like most of the stuff I see from him, he seems relatively thoughtful, pretty introspective, like seems like a smart guy, really ambitious, good with his career, whatever. But dude, as soon as Hasan's fucking nuts are even in his peripheral, oh my God. It's like the biggest discrepancy between like normal human being versus like desperate fucking orbiter. To be fair, xQc went after QT, so also that. Well, that's because QT tweeted out of nowhere that he was like a woman hater, or his audience was full of women haters. Of course, xQc's gonna fire back. Like, QT inserted herself where there's literally no reason.
Okay, so why did everyone say he was a sweetheart last year camp then? Brother, because xQc in real life, when he's sitting next to you, whether the cameras are on or off, is an entirely different person than the motherfucking goblin that comes out that cares exclusively about, you know.
Wrong. I'll say this. I've said this once. I'll say it a million times. Every motherfucker talks all sorts of shit online, but as soon as they see you in real life, oh, what's up, bro? Like, oh, you're cool, dude. Like, oh, man. Oh, every motherfucker does this. Every streamer is fake as fuck. They all do this shit. Streamers will talk the most vicious shit about you online, and as soon as they see you in real life, oh, like, oh, bro, what's up? That was just memes, dog. Like, we were just messing around, right? Come on.
How to just maximize the content, the juice, and the numbers. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what to say to you. Not a single person in this streaming space will say that about me, at least. If anything, they'll say, I come across like an intimidating figure, which is what I've heard so many times. But like when they meet me in person, they're like, wow, that's not how it is at all. You'd think that other content creators know other content creators a little bit better than the fans that just watch from a camera.
She just gave me 5,000 bits and said, I hate you. Corinna, no, you don't. You do not hate me. In fact, Corinna, you know what I realized something? I'm gonna call you out. Why are you always here whenever I have a ton of viewers, huh? What about me when... What could happen, this is what I perceive, could happen is the Taliban is about to enter and join in reform with xQc because they see the light between xQc and the Taliban. And I think they are going to start to try to attack because they see that Hasan... Basically what I'm saying is we need a new r/place, right? What could happen, and this is what I perceive is going to happen.
True, new r/place.